right, all 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 right. My people is out here in podcast land. We are here. Yes, indeed. It is your two favorite hills. Shooting the show featuring the bear. Shooting the shit
with you.
we like to do at least once a week here on the YouTube channel. Oh man, I am looking for something, cuz. But in the midst of that, we are here on a Sunday yet again. I go my boy West, yo, two, most of the times three, sometimes four favorite hills, as you see in the background. Yeah. Shout out to our boy Truckin' West, man. That's your
There
new name,
it
Truckin'
is.
West.
Trucking west.
Now you
There you go. There go
fellas,
bearded. Hold
fellas,
on. Let,
fellas, fellas,
let me
fellas.
let me get this to where we not be like gym draws.
Can y'all hear me? Hey, you can put us at the bottom. You can go to it at the
Where?
bottom.
Like
Right
that.
there.
There. That's
There
it.
we
Very
go.
nice. Oh, yeah. But yes, sir, we are here, brothers. You know what I'm saying? Try not to take 2 weeks off for sure, but we're definitely here.
It's my fault.
And yeah, apologies. And before we kick things off, we got a little announcement about a little slight format change, not a dramatic overhaul, but just a slight format change. And I feel like people in the crowd are really gonna dig it.
I
So
think so
this is
too.
this is definitely gonna be the format going forward, thanks to Bearded. Safety coordinator, what's the word? What's
Thanks
the
to the
word? Welcome to
people.
the program. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe while we got you here. But yeah, this idea was inspired by Bearded on one of his lives the other night. So we definitely gonna hop into it. You remember what you said, B? Oh,
Damn, where'd he go?
Yeah, I ain't
I'm,
went nowhere.
I'm gonna say you remember what you said when you was like, let's get through the format and then let's have a section to where
Yeah,
we can.
because a
Oh,
lot of people
yeah.
be in the chat. Yeah, because a lot of people be in the chat and they be asking. I don't know if y'all noticed, but everybody that come on, even though they might not be current, but they still be wanting to talk wrestling with us. And a lot of people be like, "Oh, well, I remember this person or that person." I mean, we do that, but we don't necessarily dedicate a segment for that. You know what I'm saying? We get into it because it flow with our conversation. But a lot of people that watch us, they be into the old wrestling and they be wanting to hear that. So I was like, man, how about we pick a little time or a little part of the show to, what I'm saying, just specifically, talk about the nostalgic wrestling that people know of because a lot of people don't follow, what I'm saying, Raw and SmackDown and the PLEs like we do.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. And
I
that's
like
a great
that.
point.
I like that idea.
And that's a great point. Although I was in the chat for your live feed when you said that. I be dipping in and dipping out, but I definitely heard that, and I just wanted to bring it to the people, just like I wanted to bring it to John in the group before we J Dub in the group before we started. What's going on, BMX dogs? What's the word, man? Got some new people up in here. Please make sure while we got you here, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. So yes, I think that'll be excellent. Right before question of the week or right after the question of the week, we can try to lay out and just do the
Hey,
shit.
we can sit after we finish the recap and kind of discuss. We can go nostalgia the rest of the way as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, it works.
Because hell, nostalgia is a hell of a lot better than what they got going on
All
right
right,
now.
right now I am gonna balance it though. Like when we do the nostalgia, I'll say something like, let's talk about I don't know, let's talk about Backlash 2000 or just that April 2000 time frame. Now, of
Right.
course, I'm gonna ask you guys because y'all was older than me at that time in 2000. I was only 7. So of course you got a different feel of the climate of professional wrestling as a fan. And I'm just gonna balance that off of podcast and listening to things like, okay, this is what happened compared to this what was supposed to happen, et cetera, et cetera. And we could just go from there. Like we'll flush it out. So I don't expect the first week, which is this week. I don't expect the first week to just be super flawless, but for sure by the time we get to the anniversary show, we'll have that hammered out. First, I was gonna wait until the anniversary show and just have a format change, but nah, I think we could do that right now, starting this week. So that way, by the time we get there, a segment like that could already be flushed.
Sounds good to
Uh,
me.
Hopefully, I wasn't too long on
Uh,
that. Let me put our ticker
not
down there at the bottom.
says
Now,
my wife. Eh?
what's going on, Bree? Chat moderator right there. Chat moderators, please be on the lookout. If we got any comments that could be considered offensive, please let's immediately get those out the chat and blocked. We
Well,
don't
hold on.
care
Wait a
about.
minute. Wait a minute. Trolls. No, but before you block them, trolls, if y'all going to be offensive, make sure
Please
y'all sub up
subscribe.
to the channel. Make sure y'all
Yes.
sub up to my channel. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now you fan. Wait a
Yeah.
minute. Make
Talk
sure
your
y'all
shit.
sub up to our channel. If y'all going to be offensive, make sure you sub up, shares out, and hit that like button. Then, Miss Bree, you can block their ass. But give them
Yeah,
yeah.
but
What's
I'm
going on, B?
telling you now, your comment will not be displayed. So you might as well just keep it to yourself. Um, this is a
That's
respectable
funny.
channel, even though we have our adult moments. This is not a kid. This is look. We don't have too many kids watching this. I already checked the analytics. It's basically 25 through 50-year-olds. So hey, we're gonna get a little yeah on this channel. So being matter of fact, don't give him that disclaimer right quick. Let's gonna start it off with the disclaimer. Oh,
Damn, he's already missed two cues.
Oh no,
it's
my bad, man.
good.
I'm doing something, man. I got my bad. My daughter was talking to me. She in town from college.
All
My
good.
bad.
Respect, respect, respect.
Well, let's kick it. Let's do it one more time. Come on, Mom. I'm ready.
All
I'm
right,
ready.
bet. Well, B, we're gonna kick him off with that disclaimer, starting off early.
Oh man. Oh, he said we're gonna kick it off with the disclaimer. Man. So, the thoughts, views, and opinions of two hills, now three and sometimes four favorite hills, are the thoughts, views, and opinions of us. We don't mean to hurt, to harm, or to offend. We don't mean to hurt, to harm, or to offend. This video stream is for informational, educational, and edutainment purposes only. Once again, this video stream is for informational, educational, and edutainment purposes only, with the underline and undertone on edutainment. So we do emphasize and stress edutainment. Please do not take any advice given or anything shown on this video stream for face value without consulting the proper professional that suits your specific needs. Please do your due diligence. Please do your proper vet work and research. And like I always say, don't forget to get that second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth opinion, because we don't want you going out here robbing no banks, starting no revolts, or telling your boss what he or she can take, how they can turn it sideways, and where to put it.
Very nice. One of y'all mics giving some feedback, but it's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah. That's probably my headphones.
So, I mean, y'all know how we do it at the top of the show. What's up, Big Stacks? Fuck with us, fuck you saying. Um,
He out there in
y'all,
Texas. Big Stacks out there in Texas. Big Stacks. Make sure you come on over here to Two Hills SCS and sub up too, my boy.
yeah, nah, fact. Come on, y'all. We 3 likes away. Matter of fact, hold on, y'all. Yeah, matter of fact, hold on, y'all.
He's so away.
7 subs. We 3 subs away. 3 subs away from reaching our goal, fellas, ladies. We are we're not trying to stop at 100, but if we could just reach 100 by August 4th, man, I'm not gonna lie, cause that's gonna be love. And remember, we're doing a format change for those that's late. We're gonna get through our modern wrestling with our review. But I mean, our points can't be long winded if we really trying to get to this old school segment where we're gonna be having 3 hour, 4 hour podcasts. But nevertheless, we about to get to it. All right. So how was everybody week?
Uh, not too bad. You know, the beer business don't slow down, brother. That's all I can
I'm
say.
sure it don't. How's the first week without Wes?
Um, uh, let's
Yeah,
just say
Jay.
let's just say it's gonna be a long road to recovery.
Oh yeah, man.
He was an important part of our delivery team.
Yeah. What about you, B? How was your week?
Ah, shit. Week wasn't that bad,
You're strong.
man.
I'm sorry. My apologies. How was
Got
your
Yeah,
strong
yeah,
week?
yeah,
strong.
yeah. Yeah, my strong wasn't that bad, man. It was decent, Shit, what did I do? What did I do? I didn't really do too much of nothing, man. Relax, chill. You know what I'm saying? Got into some internet drama as usual. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, shit, man, I wake up. I've been waking up. I still can walk. I still can hear. I still can see. My kid's still good. So I can say my
Money made
strong
all
suit
good.
very well.
I gotta count for something, right?
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
You
My
brother?
week, I ain't gonna lie, my week was pretty smooth. I mean, this my this my first full week back from vacation. So, that first 13-hour shift hit me over the head. But we here. I mean, we was supposed to go live Tuesday, but I ended up getting into some last minute shit where I wasn't able to record.
Mm.
So forgive me for that. But we will definitely something going at least once a week. The goal is we're gonna have watch alongs for Saturday night's main event. Now we're only doing watch alongs for Saturday night's main event if it's actually something major. So um considering this one is in Madison Square Garden, it's July 18th, right?
It's next Saturday.
Yeah, the 18th.
Yeah. The
What time?
only the only thing
What,
about that is it might cut into the Bearded's time when he goes live.
oh well, if he got to, he'll drop down. But I know his
Okay.
Sundays is definitely something important.
But it's
So
Saturday, not Sunday.
well,
But
no, I'm just saying in
I
general, like,
believe it starts at 8 o'clock
all
my
right,
time, which
so
is
that'll be
Eastern
7 o'clock
time.
central.
I'll have to double check. Last time I thought I was pretty sure. By the time I fucked that up, man.
Good, cuz.
And I really wanted to do that watch along for Night of Champions. I really did. But yeah, next Saturday. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't even think I wouldn't even worry about like what the card is. Just the fact that it's in Madison Square Garden.
It comes on at 7. Eight
7.
o'clock your time. 8 o'clock your time. 7 o'clock central.
Okay, so 8 o'clock my time, 7 o'clock yours. All right, got it.
Okay. Well,
So,
where y'all want to start?
Wherever the wind blows.
Okay. Well, I think it's only appropriate that we start here. Hold on. Gotta try to spell this shit right. Okay. Really?
stupid as
I bet
fuck
y'all
out
gotta
here.
make sure I spell this right.
Looks like it might rain too, but
All right. Well, we gotta start here, y'all. Famous is officially leaving
Not
World
Sheamus.
Wrestling Entertainment.
well,
What's going on, T? T Poppy, what's the word? Make sure we like, share, and subscribe.
T Poppy, hey T Poppy, no, that's a new she a new young
what
lady
the
that
fuck
was
you
on
saying?
the screen the other day. Miss T Poppy, come over here to Two Hills STS. This is a wrestling pod that we do. Even if you're not into wrestling, we appreciate you hitting that sub for us. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
What the hell did Bree say that you're laughing about? I didn't see anything.
No, she said Bearded is good at that. That's why I said LOL, Bree.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the hell? I didn't hear saying anything. But
Uh,
anyway,
what's downtown?
yeah.
So yeah, what let's what up? Oh shit. Hold on. What do we got for Sheamus, fellas? We gotta talk about Sheamus.
All right, be careful. I love you too.
Famous man. A lot of potential there. Lot of potential there. Um, Never really got the break that most of us thought maybe he should get, especially being one of Triple H's friends. I mean, he was a world champion once, wasn't he?
Multiple times.
Okay, multiple times. I remember once at least. So, but if I do remember, he didn't he beat John Cena like almost
Yeah.
right off the bat. He beat him in a tables match, didn't he?
Yeah, in 2 months. 2 months after being after debuting on the main roster, he won the WWE Championship.
He
I mean,
did.
I didn't want to interrupt your flow, but when you say he didn't get the break that he was supposed to,
At
yes, he
first he did.
did.
At first he did, yes. But then after that, he just got pushed down the card. It
Like, but
never.
that's pretty big though. Like, he
Well,
literally
also,
won the WWE Championship 2 months within his debut, and he beat John Cena to do it during the height of Super Cena.
okay. So I stand corrected on that part that I said. Um.
Uh, like, yeah, so Sheamus, he won every belt there is to win except the IC belt.
Well, okay then. Human jar of mayonnaise. Oh,
There you
okay.
go. There you go. Hey, we have a segment for you. Just stick around to the end, please. Or at least in the middle of the show. Please stick around. We
See
have a
what
segment for you.
see what I be saying?
The human
Yes.
jar of mayonnaise. I think one of
So
my favorite Sheamus moments is when he was a heel. When he first got there, everybody started calling him the Lost Muppet. Said he was the Lost Muppet, and then he turned face, and the Muppets actually was a guest host on Raw one night, and he walked up to uh, God, what is that fucking Muppet's name?
I know you're talking about the one with the orange hair.
Yeah,
The one like,
walked up. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
That's Beaker, right?
Don't get me the line. I guess so.
Yeah, Beaker.
But
Okay, well
I
anyway,
got the
walked
meep.
yeah, walked up and the Muppet started meeping at him, and he looked at her like she was crazy, and he goes, "No, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna make it to the family reunion, but make sure you tell everybody I said hi." I thought that shit was so funny.
Oh yeah,
That was
this would
one
have
of
been
my
like around 2011.
yeah, because they were doing the guest host thing every week. Yeah, so that was one of my favorite Sheamus moments. And then of course him and Cesaro, the bar. I mean that that was a hell of a tag team.
Nah, they it was. It
And then
was.
he had the Brawling Brutes.
Yep. When he started banger after banger after banger, which was
Yeah,
legit, because Cuz will go out there and put on a banger of a
he
match.
would put on bangers of matches, man. That he could go, but his body just broke down on him. I mean, hell, he had a really good match with Rusev, which is the match I think he got hurt in, and we haven't seen him since. And well, Steve, wherever you go,
There go my dog. E. Hey, look, shout out to E Tovar, bro. He was a student in Booker T school at Reality of Wrestling. This is one of my good friends, my brothers, man. One of my war brothers that be on the football field with me. So yeah, man, shout out to E. I've been wanting E to be on to come on the our channel
Big
for a
shout out to
minute.
E.
big shout
Yes,
out.
sir. E
But
Tovar, cuz my boy.
But yeah, wherever he decides to go from here, whatever he decides, we wish you the best, brother.
Yeah, yeah. So if you just coming in, we're Sheamus is officially leaving the World Wrestling Entertainment, and we're just talking about some of our favorite Sheamus moments. And for me, it's not necessarily a moment more than it's a match. And I think the best match Sheamus have ever had was the triple threat with him, Gunther, and Drew McIntyre. And what a missed opportunity it was to put the blacker fella. We talking about Sheamus right now. What a missed opportunity it was to put the belt on him at WrestleMania, the Intercontinental belt. I mean, if anybody that could have beaten Gunther, and I mean, I'm not mad at Sami Zayn being the guy, but I feel like it would have been a bigger moment for it to be Sheamus, and had we known it, things would have shook out the way that it did. Yeah, and I mean, Sheamus, look by every mean, by every stretch of the imagination, 20 years in the company, unlimited well, I ain't gonna say unlimited moments, unlimited matches. Hey, I mean, Money in the Bank winner, Royal Rumble winner, WWE champion, World Heavyweight champion, um, King of the Ring winner. Oh, what else has Sheamus done? I mean, his 18 seconds with Daniel Bryan, that was pretty trash, but it did lead to the Yes movement. So I mean, hey, um, yeah, cause like, Sheamus, 20 years, but and we talked about this a couple weeks ago, a couple months ago, actually. Matter of fact, I gotta pull up a shot for Sheamus, cause with my look about it. Yeah, 20 years in the business, we gotta pull up a shot for young
Where my
Sheamus.
living bottle at?
Yeah, I'm pouring it up right now as we speak. Gotta take a shot.
Shit, let me go get my drink. Hang on a second. Shit.
Yeah.
I never
Oh,
seen
T Papa, I'm gonna address what you just said. Yeah, I was just talking about that. 2 months in, y'all. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. So any wrestling aficionado that's getting close to the Google machine, please try to fact check this. But I believe I'm wrong. I don't believe I'm missing it on this. I think that is the fastest someone has ever won the WWE championship from debuting. It took him 2 months. Brock Lesnar took 6 months. Because Brock debuted the night after WrestleMania 18, and he didn't win the belt until SummerSlam. So I was saying, you might have to fact check this. I don't believe this is incorrect, though. I think that is the fastest anyone has won the WWE Championship. Like from
Yeah, how you
debut.
watch them set up the stage though, Miss T Poppy? You must have been like you must have had some VIP passes. How you watch them set up the stage
If you get
and
there
this?
early enough, you can watch it.
Oh yeah,
No,
absolutely.
I ain't never seen it.
Especially if you was there for like a meet and greet or whatever the case may be.
That's what I'm saying. There's got
Oh,
to be
bro.
something like that because at the events they not opening up them doors until they, or at least not here. They not.
My
Yeah,
brother-in-law,
yeah. See, look, she just
my,
said VIP passes.
Yeah, I
my
ain't crazy.
brother-in-law used to actually,
I go to wrestling events.
my brother-in-law used to actually get calls when they came here to help set up the ring and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
I
used to
was
Uh,
know.
in Dallas.
I used to have a homie that used to set up the rings.
Shout out
yeah.
my boy Jersey Rich, cuz Knicks all day with my dog Jersey Rich. What's the word? Yes, sir.
All right, so we making a toast to Sheamus.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll even
I'm
come on camera with my blunt behind my ear.
I'm
Excuse
ready.
me for not having excuse me not having no shirt on. Trust me, I got pants on. All right, man. Shout out to Sheamus. We shooting that Lunazil tequila to a career well done.
To you, Sheamus.
A career WWE well done, I should say.
Well, if he goes to AEW, he'll get a championship right away.
Bow, my dog in the building for sure. Nah, facts. I thought Sheamus was a lifer too, cuz.
So did I.
But okay, that's what I was getting at earlier. Now we talked about this a couple weeks ago, but it's becoming more and more apparent as time goes on. Fellas, this is a business now. They're getting ran by a corporation. This isn't Vince McMahon to where it's about loyalty. See, let's say TKO would have took over in like 1995. Matter of fact, put a pin in that. Put a pin in that. Put a pin in that. We gonna talk about that. But let's just say, what if TKO took over in 1995? Undertaker wouldn't have made it to 2000 or 2001 or 2002 or 2003, so on and so forth. Basically, he would have made it to the American Badass character because they're looking at it like you are 40. This is what they're telling Sheamus. You are 48. We are paying you over $1 million a year. Are we getting $1 million worth of product or equity out of you? Sweat equity, very nice. Are we
Sweat
getting a
equity.
million dollars of sweat equity out of you? And the answer is no. And they are basically saying, hey, either you gonna take this restructured deal or we gonna let you walk. They pretty much running it like the NFL or the NBA or Major League Baseball. Like, hey, what can you contribute? Now, the problem that I have with that business model is you're literally controlling what they can contribute. You control it. The head of creative, you control what the people do, what their output is. And I get it. If you don't have anything for Sheamus, let him go. What y'all think about that?
No, I agree.
I agree. I
It's
really ain't a famous fan.
And
I
just
oh,
remember, if he goes,
my bad, go ahead.
if he goes to AEW, he's going to be a star. Like they're going to, they seem to have, you know, this thing for ex WWE guys. So
Love, fanboy, love, brother, love.
to the point where MJF actually called it out on an actual episode.
But I actually disagree with you on the AEW point.
No,
Like, okay. I'm wrong. I don't disagree. I just got a slightly different perspective.
okay,
Bringing in Sheamus for AEW would it will cause a revolt in the locker room because their roster is so big right now to where people you don't have enough time for a lot of your people to get on TV. And then for you to bring in another ex WWE guy, another 48-year-old. I mean, you're already probably you're most likely going to bring in the Motor City Machine Guns and New Day.
New
So
Day just signed with New Day just signed with TNA, I believe.
they did.
I believe I saw something like that. Hold on,
That's pretty big. That's pretty big
let me
if they
check. Hang
did.
on.
But nevertheless though, like you still got enough people on your roster to where people like Athena is not getting TV time. Like it's not enough TV time to go around. So that's exactly why Big Bill, formerly known as Big Cass, is leaving because hey, you don't have enough TV time for guys like me, and for you to bring in Sheamus, that's just gonna further push down some of the talent that you had on your roster for years. So although you're right on the surface, signing Sheamus would be good at least at the start, but I give it a year before Sheamus just be another guy on the roster. Not enough TV time.
Okay, they can't legally sign with anybody until August. But from what I was seeing, it looks like they have. Let's see. Looks like TNA might get New Day and Alistair and Zelina. But I mean,
Fanboy, I ain't gonna lie, you all right about that.
well,
If Sheamus wanted a legit run in the AEW, he should have been one of the guys that left when Jericho left.
yeah.
But his contract, I don't know what his contract status was in 2019, but he re-signed in 2024, 5 years. Then
Mhm.
here we are in 2026, and my dog getting let go. But if you don't want us to let go, make sure you share, and subscribing to your favorite heels. You are definitely watching the right channel. You are definitely locked in with the right people. So make sure you keep like, sharing, and subscribing to the channel, y'all. We are here every week, at least once a week. Make sure you shout out. Make sure you get with our boy Monkey Man over there at TMB Talking Monkey Business with Monkey Man on YouTube. Tell them that your two, most of the times three, sometimes four favorite heels sent you that way. Fambo, anybody that has a YouTube page and you are in our audience, please send us your logo. We will promote you, brothers. So that way you can promote us. We care about those that come and support us. We support those that support us. Tiger Mike 84 over there on Twitch. I swear I gotta get an updated logo. Um, Make sure y'all go check my boy out on Twitch. Streaming at least at the moment everything MLB the show. He is also our graphics man. So shout out to Tiger Mike. Love, brother. All the things you've done for this program. Oh, you know how to get down, B. Go ahead.
Hey man, make sure y'all tap into me every day of the strong, Monday through Sunday. We got something going on, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Central Time. Hey man, check us out. And don't forget to come on over here to Two Hills STS.
Shout out, bro. That's love, fam. That's love. That's love. All right. So, Shavis, salute to you, brother. Salute to you. All right. So, besides that, we started with Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw came to you live from Chicago, Illinois. And if anybody knows that knows, you kind of knew how the main event was going to work out, but we'll get there when we get there. Let's try to refrain from jumping the gun. Both Maxine has turned heel, and the Vision are the new WWE Raw Tag Team Champions. And what do y'all think the end game is with the tag titles? Go ahead,
Well,
John. You can take. You can start with this one.
I hate that they did the Profits like that, taking the title from them after 2 weeks. I felt maybe they might have deserved a legitimate run with them. I mean, we knew Maxine was going to turn heel. We knew it. We've been talking about it for weeks. I thought maybe she was going to turn heel by costing Gable his match at SummerSlam, not the Profits on Raw. Uh, well, with what happened Monday, I'd say the Vision is still there. They ain't dead yet. And as far as the tag titles, does it really matter? Does it really matter? Because all you're gonna do is play hot potato with it. You know, we haven't had a legitimate champion really since the Usos. So
What's your take
that's
on it, beef?
my thought
Oh,
on
my
it.
bad.
Okay, so for me, um, I don't like the fact that they took that shit from the Street Profits, man. They built up that they did that whole fucking build up, him getting hurt, them potentially breaking up, them getting back together, throwing Seth in that shit. And you know, for them to lose it in 2 fucking weeks. And I like the honestly, and the Profits um they more entertaining, I would say. They're more charismatic with the championship belts than I would give the Vision. The Vision has the belts for a purpose. Uh um what's they got the belt because you know what I'm saying, it looked like they worked hard to get there. You know what I'm saying? That's what they represent versus, you know, we just trying to take over the company or can't nobody fuck with, you know what I'm saying? It's just a different vibe and feel with the Street Profits with that belt, man. I hate the fact that they lost that belt. And Maxine turning heel, we've been through this, man. Remember I spoke on this weeks ago when we say to in the shadows in the back talking to dude. We already knew this was gonna happen. We just didn't know when and how. I like how it unfolded and developed with her part, but I just don't like the Street Profits losing the belt. I think that was horrible.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
I
Exactly.
I'm only with it. I just got a slightly different perspective. I'm only I'm only with it because of some of real life scenarios. Remember when Bianca Belair popped up at WrestleMania? She was 6 months pregnant already. So here we are, or at least about to be 6 months pregnant. So here we are in August. Yeah, that baby about to be due, fellas. So and then Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins' wife is pregnant also. So they gave them a
Oh,
quick
damn.
run.
My bad, Mike.
It's all
I
good.
keep forgetting that. I keep forgetting that shit. I keep forgetting that real life shit does play into the.
Right.
And I ain't mean to cut you off, but I just
That's good.
forgot
It's
that.
good.
I be
So
forgetting. Yeah.
so that's why they put the belts on them. And then we pretty much put the belts on them to get the Maxine turning heel. It was to set up an angle. But at least with the part of this angle, damn you look like Chuck Liddell. And this and
I've
this
been told.
angle,
I've actually been told Hawker Animal, but
that too, what a rush. But you just gave them a quick run. And it's not like this is their first ever tag run. I think at this point they're like 5-time tag team champions. So I mean, hey, it is what it is type of thing. Now, the vaccine thing, it's like we said last, it's like I said last week. I think this thing with vaccine is gonna end up turning into a Stephanie McMahon esque type of character, and I think this will work wonders for Maxine being a heel. I mean, she just have that bravado and that swagger about her that screams Stephanie McMahon. All she need to do is just start slapping people. And I think this will bring out the best of Maxine because she's not really that good in the ring, and we've peaked with her in the ring work. So the next best thing is to turn her heel, where the number one thing of a heel in most cases is to work, sell, get the baby faces over. But I think this is going to work out more for Maxine than Austin Theory. This is going to be Mark Barrow and Sable in 1998. Because
you're giving
Maxine,
her
go ahead.
you're giving her a hell of an endorsement,
Well,
saying
no,
she
I
could
Stephanie
be.
McMahon esque.
I know. I'm saying you're giving her a hell of an endorsement. Uh, that's a pretty good endorsement.
I mean, a beautiful woman on television. That with a guy, that's heel heat. But and history shows you it normally works out for the woman more so than it works out for the guy. Test this Stephanie. Who did that work out for? Stephanie. Mark Barrow and Sable. Who did that work out for? Sable.
Well, testing
So
Stacy. I mean,
Stacy, like a heel with a beautiful Savage. Well, nah, okay. Savage might be the law exception. Savage
yeah.
might be the law exception.
At first, well, nah, after a while, they became more about Liz than it was Mach. So,
But Macho is so larger than life.
absolutely
You
was.
can't deny it, man. I ain't gonna lie. Austin Theories is a lot of adjectives, but larger than life.
Nah, definitely not.
Facts. But I mean, hey, shout out to Maxine's husband though. Yeah,
For
that's
being okay
tough.
with it.
Yeah, that's tough. But I get it. Hey, it's about the money. Uh, next week we have an Intercontinental Championship Battle Royal announced. And who do you fellas think should win that?
Come on, man. You already know who I want to win.
A 6-man battle royal.
No, I think it's a gauntlet. I
It's
think
a
it's a
gauntlet
gauntlet.
match.
It's a gauntlet.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
I
I was
think I
like,
said battle royal. My
you
fault,
did say
fellas.
battle royal.
It should be a it should be a gauntlet. It's a gauntlet. Excuse me.
It's what? Dom, Penta,
Gable,
Gable,
Rusev,
Rusev,
Ethan Page.
Ethan. I think okay. First off, I think they're starting to slowly, if they haven't already, plant seeds for Ethan Page and Rusev. Um, we know who Bearded's got picked to win that. Um, I think Penta still retains. And then I think we move on to him and Gable at SummerSlam.
Wait, Penta's not in this match. This isn't for the
Oh,
Intercontinental
it's for it.
Championship.
Okay, my bad. It's for the number one. Okay, Gable's gonna win this then.
Oh, hello.
I think Gable's gonna win it, and he's gonna go against Penta at SummerSlam. My bad, Penta isn't. I thought I for some reason I thought you said it's for the Intercontinental title. I was like, well, if that's the case, Penta has to be in it. But I definitely think that Gable should win it, and I think he should get the match with Penta at SummerSlam. Hometown boy. Oh, we got a challenge. We got a challenge on our show. I think that's the first
Shout
time
out
we've
three.
ever
What
had
is
that.
it? Cause
I don't think we've ever had that before.
we had it on Bearded Show. I've been challenged to a TLC match.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
see
yeah.
it.
I see Sambo out there trying to challenge me for a
Damn.
We don't play fair around here though.
Nah, we a heels, brother.
That's facts. I tell you what. If anybody other than Chad Gable wins this match, I will
Okay.
personally fly to Stamford, Connecticut. Gotta wait on Triple H. We gotta have us a conversation. Because if you like, it will be a crime against humanity if you squander all. And I know what I'm saying, and I know who it is I'm talking about. But if you squander all this momentum that Chad Gable got coming off the heels of that mass versus mass match and with Grande Americano Kaiser, this would be a crime against humanity. This would be a creative malfunction. Dare I say it? This would be grounds for termination. Cause
Say about
Jesus
it.
Christ. Like, I mean, what else do you want? I'm pretty sure you're not giving us the Brock Lesnar retirement. We've already established that. So the next best thing you could give us is Chad Gable winning the IC belt in his hometown. Why not? To me, Chad Gable is like Carmelo Hayes in the sense of the way Carmelo Hayes was the United States champion and he was putting on good matches every week on SmackDown. He was single handedly carrying SmackDown earlier this year, late last year. Yeah, it gotta be. Woo.
I mean, that's a possibility. That's a definite possibility.
Boy, Maxine would be one of the biggest heels in the company if you do that. The heat that girl is gonna get at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Hey,
Actually, you don't
ooh,
have to
wait.
have her. You don't have to have her cost him the match. No, you don't have to do that. He wins. She comes out seemingly to. God damn it! It's about to start raining.
I'm crying.
Well, I mean, I'm outdoors, so I'm gonna have to make a mad dash. But have her come out, seemingly coming out to congratulate him, and then she just bam, and then he catches the beat down. I don't
Cause
think she
I
has.
feel you.
I don't think she has to cost him the match. I think he needs to leave Minnesota as the Intercontinental Champion.
I feel you. But if the goal is to put heat on Maxine, because there's still a story to tell between her and Gable. And it's actually something I forgot to touch on earlier. I'm gonna quick wrap that. But the heat that Maxine is gonna get in US Bank Stadium, ooh wee. I can't as a heel, I can't even say that's a bad idea. Whew. I mean,
Mm,
that man, because there, like I said, there is a story to tell. There is a story to tell between Maxine and Gable.
it's like
Now, this is
undercover.
Now go back here. You see what I said at the end? And what's the
Yeah.
end game for the tag titles?
Right. Right.
Y'all might laugh at me, but the end game for the tag titles is gonna be Alpha Academy winning the tag titles from Division.
You
No, come
talking
on
about
now.
Devour and
Yes.
Otis?
Yes, that's gonna be the end game. Look, check me out. There is a reason that when Maxine got in that car, that camera panned to the Alpha Academy standing
Nah,
right there.
they was running out trying to catch her. That's all that was about.
Right. But check out what just happened. The Street Profits is finna go off of television.
How the hell do I?
There isn't another tag team right now that is even remotely worthy of a
How do
tag
I?
team title shot.
How do I?
But
How
the
do I
story,
turn my camera off for a second?
Hit the
uh
camera button.
yeah,
I
hit the
don't
camera button
see
at
it.
the bottom.
I
You'll
don't
see it
see
at
the
the bottom.
motherfucking camera. I don't see no motherfucking camera.
It looked like a camcorder, brother.
I got it. I got it. I got it, Jay. I got it. You backstage right now. It's good. Only we can see you, fam. You good. But I know it sound crazy. I know it sound crazy. Ooh. I hope, hey Fambo, I hope you know Bearded is gonna be over like CL Punk in Chicago. So good luck with that.
Hey man, hey, no, he don't want to hear, man. I'm gonna have to go out there the way he at. You know what I'm saying? Not my house. You know what I'm saying? You can catch me on the road, but not in my Miss Money.
Miss Body, what's the word? But no, seriously though, like those two stories is an intertwined thread.
But do
Like,
we
look,
want to see? Listen, but do we really want to see the Alpha Academy with the tag title? Like, because honestly, I'm finna, at this point, bro. Why do we even still even have them damn belts?
because they want to have a tag division.
I mean, I'm not mad at that, but goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Bring it back like how it used to be, bro. This shit is like
What what it slowly is though, like Izzo and a Cass about to come back. You know they're gonna be in the
yeah, but
tag
they
scene.
old, bro. They old, bro. I don't want to see that shit, bro. I want to see some. So at first, like I was against how y'all was
Two
saying
wheels,
about
what's the word?
against the new talent, but we have to bring up the new talent because these guys are 40, you know what I'm saying, they're into their 50s, bro. They can't keep taking these bumps. But the Alpha Academy is not aesthetically something that I want to look at.
That's what make it good though, brother. That's
You know,
exactly what makes it good.
that's what make it intriguing, but that don't make for good wrestling.
Well, who said they? Well, just because they've been booked a certain way, that don't mean that they are bad wrestlers. I mean, it. Remember that conversation? They said one or
No,
two
I
things:
never
it's
said
either
no, no.
talent
See, listen
or
to
it's
what I said. I
creative.
didn't say they were bad wrestlers, bro. I didn't say they were bad wrestlers. I said they don't make for good wrestling.
Well, it depends on who you got them in the ring with. Like
Well, shit.
almost anything could work. Almost anything, depending on who you got them matched up with.
I mean, yeah, and how they booking and Billy, we know that, but I don't want to see no damn Desire and Otis.
But that's how you pay off their story with
I'll
Maxine.
imagine the Creed brothers come back and get it. You feel me?
Uh,
You ain't think about them, huh? You ain't think about them, huh? Because
uh,
you know, yeah, because listen, they were just in a row. Listen, let me tell you why. Because
talking shit.
they was just in this bullshit ass role, with the real Americano, Grande
All
Americano, right? So they was
right.
Yeah,
just at the interview. They're just doing. Listen, man, and remember at first they did have a little run, but they still young. They still young per se versus everybody else that's out here chasing them titles.
All right. I got out
Except
I,
from under the.
for maybe Austin and Paul.
I feel that, but they got to do a bunch of rehabbing with them on television. Like, I'm not saying that they done the best with Alpha Academy either, but the fact that Maxine is a heel, that's the only reason we're paying this off with the Alpha Academy winning the tag titles. Cause she has to get she has to get her comeuppance as a heel. Cause we still haven't had that confrontation with her at the Alpha Academy with her being a full blown heel.
Nah, we've only had the confrontation where they asked her what's going on, and she's like, "Oh, don't worry about all that. Don't worry about that."
Right. And I've said the ultimate payoff is the Alpha Academy winning the tag titles from Division. Because what other team do you got that you either have right now or you could build back up to actually and legitimately compete for the tag titles?
Two wheels.
Right.
What up?
And at this point, you got to shit get off the pot with the Alpha Academy. If not, by April, these folks gonna be out of a job.
I think they are anyway.
It depending on what you want to pay off this story.
Right.
I see Royal Rumble. I'm not gonna go as far as WrestleMania. Everybody cannot get the WrestleMania payoff. This isn't a WrestleMania payoff story. Just getting them on a major PLE, Survivor Series, SummerSlam, WrestleMania, or the Royal Rumble. Shit, that's good enough for the Alpha Academy. Now that's where I'm with Bearded. Now we ain't going to the. It does. It will make sense. I mean, hey, what other reason do you put the tag titles back on the Vision with Maxine literally factoring into the finish?
Yeah, I guess I didn't think about that. I just I was more pissed off at the fact that they took it away from the Profits after 2 weeks.
Now,
Sometimes, sometimes
oh wait,
I
go
don't
ahead.
see the sometimes I don't see the bigger picture or what might be on the horizon. But I just I don't know. I still don't believe. God damn it! What the fuck happened?
I forgot about that nasty ass time, but I got it. And to go back to D Black comment right here, if we're making Maxine the ultimate heel with this right here, she gotta have a payoff. And that payoff come by way of the Alpha Academy. Because she's justified in what she's doing with Chad Gable. Chad Gable treated her like shit.
Yeah, he
Mm-hmm.
So,
did.
I mean, for all intents and purposes, he treated Alpha Academy like shit.
He treated everybody like shit.
So her costing Gable actually is justified, but we still gotta explain over here. We still gotta explain over here the dynamic between her and the Alpha Academy. And it can't just be her fucking over them, because if that's the case, then they're officially buried, never to be seen or heard from again. Good.
My my damn
When he freezing up,
Yeah, he froze up. I
he'll get it together. He'll pop back.
my cousin, my boy like Walter White right now. Fuck you saying?
Yeah, he'll pop back. You know how it be.
Indeed, 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 indeed.
But yeah, man, I don't want to see no
It's
more fucking Alpha Academy. But
I feel you.
but they gonna always they gonna do something to have us. You know what I'm saying? They gonna do something to pacify us, and and at the end, because at the end of the day, we always. I ain't gonna say we be like, you know what I'm saying? We agree with what they do, but usually at the end, bro, they always come back and bring it to some type of, you know what I'm saying? Well, we were like, okay, I can fuck with that.
Alpha Academy turned heel now.
Yeah, nah. Nah. Cause
I don't know. The Otis was
You
never a
too
good
much
guy
with
in the
that.
first place, y'all.
you say what beef?
Otis was never a good guy for real.
Bullshit. When he had that storyline with Mandy Rose, absolutely.
When he first
Was
came,
a
he
baby
did.
face. Well, when he first came, but after a while he had that storyline with Mandy Rose. My dog was a baby face all the way around.
Oh
You only
yeah, he
got
was a
one thing.
baby face, all right.
You only can do one thing, Black, and that's pay this off with them getting the tag titles. It's only
Nah.
one thing to do. Other than that, like I said, if you just beat these folks, or you just have Maxine just heal all over these folks with no type of comeuppance, then they are officially buried. And for shit sure, by April, we're gonna be looking at 90-day no competes. That's for sure.
I
This is the
think even
only
if
thing
they
we can do
win,
with them.
I think even if they win the titles, we're still getting them being released.
Well, might as well let them go out with a banger. Why not? Again, I mean, I'm with B. We ain't got to drag this out of WrestleMania now. Oh no,
Right.
no, no. Hell nah. The Alpha Academy is cool, but we ain't that cool. Cause we'll give you the Royal Rumble, and that's a stretch. But hey, we'll give you the Rumble respectfully. Now,
No,
go ahead.
go ahead.
Talk to me.
Oba and Paul. Oba gets started. His promos, he working on them. He working on them, and having them be out there with Paul is getting it. You know what I see? I see Oba and Paul. I see an Oba and Paul connection.
Talking shit.
Talking shit.
Y'all, Oba, he really ain't a face, but he a face. I don't see him being that way for too long. Once he decimate Brock, if they keep fucking with him, Paul Heyman gonna step in, and it's gonna be all she wrote.
What you got,
What you
John?
got, John? You will need. Well, okay. You don't necessarily need it, but it works better for a story if you have a heel to go against the face. And right now, Roman's a face, so eventually you will need to turn Oba heel if he's going to take that title from Roman at WrestleMania. And the best way to do it is to have Paul Heyman get in there with Oba. You know, I mean, who knows Roman better than anybody? I mean, Paul does. So it's a possibility, but I disagree with you, B. I think Oba's promos they're pretty on point for
Nah,
him.
man.
Yeah,
I mean,
oh
don't
no,
get,
they are.
yeah,
No, they are.
they good. They decent. They decent. They
No, I
decent.
mean, decent is no. I'm sorry. Decent is selling it short. Oba's
Yeah,
got some
I'm selling them
pretty
short. They
damn good promo skills
mm,
for
Go
just
ahead, B.
coming up
I
on
mean,
the
what you got?
for
What
just
you
coming
about to
up
say
on the
something?
main roster. His promos have been pretty damn good.
man, them promos suck, man. He really don't say too much of nothing. Man, them promos ain't no man, them whack ass promos that Oberfemi. Man, just let him wrestle and do that strut down to the ring and look good and do that little pose. That shit that be coming out of his mouth. Now, don't get me wrong. I- everybody got their own perceptions and opinion. If you like it, I love it.
Facts.
But for me, that's bullshit. If y'all was gonna push him that, because this is what I'm saying. The way they pushed him, he should have been presented as a total package, and he ain't because them promos ain't that good. They ain't that good. Now, I will say he's doing a lot more selling than what I thought they would allow him to do, or they would want him to do. So I don't have no problems in that area. It's just them promos, man. I don't know if it's the accent. I don't know if it's the too much passion. I just don't think it's spontaneous. I don't think it's believable. You feel me?
No, Oba
It's just,
doesn't need Paul for a voice.
you say he don't need
No,
who?
he don't need Paul for a voice. He
No, no, no,
doesn't.
no. Who said that? I didn't say he need Paul for a voice.
I
I
don't.
said him. I said him hooking up with Paul Heyman. Like if we keep seeing him one on one, like what I'm saying is they gonna he needs Paul Heyman to get to the next fucking level. Heyman always attaching himself to the next big thing. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was the Vision, whether it was Brock, or whether whoever, Paul Heyman is going to attach himself to Oba. And like you said, if we turn him heel, come on,
Uh,
man. You know Paul gonna slide up in there. You know Paul Heyman go work his way and finesse his way up into you. You feel me? And
hey,
I think that'll be fucking great. Paul and Oba after Paul decimate. I mean after Oba decimate. Lesnar. Oh come on.
um, yeah, okay. Um, I'm in this camp.
Disagree.
Paul Heyman has one more major move. And I've been saying this and I'm standing firm on it. I'm
Cody
standing
Rhodes.
10 toes on this.
Cody
Cody
Rhodes.
Rhodes is the next major move for Paul Heyman when Cody turns heel. Simply
Mm,
because Dusty Rhodes is the connecting dot between Paul Heyman, Cody Rhodes. He did the same thing with Roman Reigns because he's connected to the Samoan dynasty through by way of the Samoan SWAT team. He managed them. So Dusty Rhodes gave Paul Heyman his first big break in the business. So that's the last major turn. Oba is good enough. Now, of course, okay, he ain't the greatest promo we ever heard, but he damn sure ain't the worst. If I had to rank him on the roster, I would probably have him, well, the whole company, I'll probably have him top 10, somewhere between 5 and 10. But and I can see where his style of promo can get old very fast, but I just think it's the person they got him in the ring with also. Because let's be real, let's be honest. Paul Heyman at this point, his promos become very formulaic. They're all the same. I mean, he's good at what he does, but when you really just think about what Paul Heyman says, it's all the same shit. But if you put Oba against CM Punk, he could drive him to be a better promo. You put him against Roman Reigns, he'll drive him to be a better promo. But
mhm.
look at who you got him in the ring with. You got him in the ring with great promoters. Great promoters. And that's not to say that Paul isn't a great promo. Y'all know how we feel about Paul Heyman as a promo. But let's be honest, in the last year, when was the last great Paul Heyman promo? Matter of fact, 2 years. What was the last great Paul Heyman promo? We respect him for who he is. We know that he's but and Brock can't cut a promo. He even told us that on Monday. He said, "Hey, I normally suck at these," which is
Last
kind of
Monday.
ironic, right? Which is kind of ironic. It's kind of ironic because that was actually one of the better Brock Lesnar promos.
It was. He actually got out there and I was like, oh, Brock's about to. This could get
Uh,
interesting.
Again, is it somebody that knock your socks off? No. Is he CM Punk? No. Is he Roman Reigns? No. Is he is he a fired up Cody Rhodes? Is he no? Is he Kevin Owens? No. Is he a passionate Seth Rollins? No. But it's good enough.
Huh?
Yeah. Whew, we seen some other people try to cut promos, but hey, um, man, SummerSlam is shaping up to be a one hell of a card. But come on, y'all, we got to talk about it. What the fuck is going on with the women's world title, and how can we fix Liv Morgan? Another week goes by. Liv Morgan, no title reigns. She has not had one title reign. I mean, a title reign. I mean, not,
No.
not one title
First off,
defense.
first off, there's nobody deserving of a title run against Liv, and I'll leave it at that.
Talk your shit.
You know what I'm saying? Hey
Yeah. Oh
man.
wait. Yeah. Talk to it. What's the state of the Judgment Day? Cause
Oh, just that we doing good. We doing good. We doing good. And this is what I want y'all to understand. Just because Big Mama keep fucking up her
wow.
matches, you feel me? Because we coming out doing what we supposed to do. She was supposed to win that belt, man. We out there doing what we supposed to do, man. You feel me? Like she just keep missing that shot. But no, real shit though. I think it's only a matter of time for that shit to just fall apart. If we talking real wrestling, I'm gonna be for real. With Liv, Big Mama, and old girl, it's only a matter of time, man, because they not finna keep being insulted low key. They not finna keep having their matches interrupted and losing. I'm talking about Big Mama. You know what I'm saying? You know, girl, I still think she in cahoots with V in some type sort of way. And I think when Judgment Day break up, I think that's the way she gonna go. And I think Big Mama is gonna be she's gonna have an exit out the company if she not with Judgment Day. I really do believe that. I don't think the company keeps her because after a while it ain't gonna be nothing for her to do.
Talk to me, B. I mean, talk to me, John. What you got?
Raquel has to be Raquel has to be getting tired of losing matches due to interference that doesn't go her way. Now, there's got to be a point where she's gonna have to tell them, just stay back there, let me handle this on my own. Because every time she gets into a high profile match, they come out to interfere and it ends up costing her. Now, it could be accidentally on purpose, um, or it could just be accidental. But she's losing matches in spite of in spite of the not in spite, but due to the Judgment Day's interference, and not, you know, the interference is more affecting her than it is helping her, and she's got to be getting tired of that. And I see the frustration with her and Roxanne both every week because Liv is making it about her. Liv continues the whole "I'm the greatest women's champion of all time" bullshit, and they interrupt her like, "Hey, we already know this, but we got this going on, and she's making it about her, and eventually they're going to get tired of it. How do you fix her? I
Yeah,
mean, I
how do you
agree.
fix what's going on creatively with Liv
I
Morgan?
agree with Bearded. There is nobody that is worthy of that title right now, except for maybe Io. And I think Io wins it, but I don't think Io wins it clean. I think Io wins it due to one, either Raquel or Roxanne costing Liv the match at SummerSlam. So, um,
If if we go with that, would this be the worst women's world title reign since the inception of this belt?
I would say yes.
She would literally have zero title defenses. Now we know why, but it doesn't change the fact. And her first title defense, she lose.
That would probably go down as one of the worst. Yes, I mean, if you don't defend the title for 3 months, 4 months, however long it's been, however long it's going to be when SummerSlam rolls around, and then you lose it right then and there. Yeah, I mean that definitely goes down as the worst, if not one of the worst ever.
And I think looking at it, I think that would kill Liv Morgan dead, regardless of how good my dog Jet thinks she looks. I think that would kill Liv Morgan dead because where do
But
you go with that character after this? Matter of fact, that's a great question. So hold on, let me put that up there. If Liv Morgan loses at SummerSlam, which will
no,
be
it'll probably kill her character. She's probably going to need to disappear for a little bit, maybe come back as a baby face again. I don't know, man. I think after the Judgment Day costs her, she needs to go away for a little while, come back as a baby face, and now if the Judgment Day still exists when she comes back, then Liv goes on a mission to try to destroy the Judgment Day. I mean, that's the only thing you could really do. I don't like the creative options for some of these people are
so.
ridiculous. Like,
So you'll have, and I'm just asking you now. It is your show. Let's say you got the pen. You'll you'll have Liv lose at SummerSlam.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Respect.
I mean, I don't I don't know what else you can do with her. She hasn't defended the title, not even once since WrestleMania.
Right. That's why I say like we. Oh shit, my shit not your. Oh yes it is. Like yeah, like I understand the why. The why is Stephanie Van Cure. But as a company, you still gotta build up other people. Like this is what happens when you don't build up other people. You start sacrificing the people you do have. And that is ass. Like matter of fact, I'll go on record and say that is the worst women's title reign of any kind in the history of the company. And Stephanie McMahon is a former the women's champion. Um, if I'm not mistaken, Deborah McMichael won the women's world championship before, and Mae Young has had 1,000 reigns with the women's title. That would be trash. Like one of your premier characters, you pretty much would have executed them. That's
Maybe
tough.
it, maybe it's what she needs.
She's much better as a heel, though.
I agree with that, but maybe it's what she needs.
Respect, 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 respect. Now, as you might have seen, unless I'm missing something from Monday Night Raw, and I don't think I am. Actually, I am. My dog, L.A. Knight,
Ah,
cuts the
Virgil.
promo
Of the
of a
year.
lifetime.
Hey, you want to wrestle, brother? Let's go wrestle, brother. Let's get the same haircuts, brother. That
Man,
was beautiful. That was beautiful. That
look,
was that
bro.
that was yeah, that was so fucking awesome.
You got, hey, look. Matter of fact, B, go ahead. You go first.
On
What you
what?
got for what you got for LA Night promo he cut on Monday?
That was all right. I'm not an LA Knight fan.
Damn.
No, please in this motherfucker.
My dog don't love nobody, cuz I love it.
I'm not. Don't get
I
me
love
wrong.
it.
Like for the so because it's LA Knight and because I know what they do to him. Yeah, that's the best part about LA Knight is when he come out and cut his promos. His matches suck. His character sucks. Because if it didn't, they wouldn't be playing them like that. And if you don't think that they suck and they still playing them like that, what is it that he's missing? What is it that we need to get him to do to get him over with Paul? Because LA Knight ain't a fucking great wrestler. I see your face looking like that, John. LA Knight ain't no fucking great wrestler. His promos
He
ain't
ain't.
that fucking good. His promos
Ooh.
ain't fucking good. Don't get me wrong, he get them in there now and again. And he got a fucking obsession with the bloodline.
Him or the people that's running creative.
Okay, well, the people that's running creator, speak up for your fucking self. If that's the case, I'm getting the fuck up out of here. I'm finna go to AEW and become a champ. Or I'm finna go to TNA. I'm finna go, but and don't get me
What
or you gotta understand it with them, and you're gonna be one of their best fucking workers. And I'm okay with that. But it's not the disrespect. It's just that I don't know. And of course, because we're not part of the creative team, but for me, I just can't see his direction. That's why I call him Sir Joker. So Jerko. They
Sir
think Jerko.
Jerker man. What you
So
call him,
that means
Jerker
listen,
Just
man?
a
listen,
man.
regardless of whether him cutting good promos or being a great wrestler, I'm gonna say, bro, if Sami Zayn can hold the fucking belt for 9 days, LA Knight should have been had that motherfucking belt. Should have just been had it, bro. They could have lost. They could have. He could have lost it the next night or we, whatever the case. But bro, he should have been had that belt, bro. Some type of belt.
My
Any fucking.
cuz. This is what I got for LA. Matter of fact, I'm gonna come on camera when I say this. Yes, I got HCAA in the background. WWE, you are on the clock. You are on the clock. That man went out there and cut the promo of a fucking lifetime, bro. Like that is one of the better promos of the year. That is one of the best promos he then went out there and cut. It was a real babyface promo, and the people was behind this man. Chicago is one of the best. And shout out to Chicago, man. Beautiful city. Love the city. It's only second to me behind Miami, Florida. No bullshit. But Chicago is one of the matter of fact. I've heard this from one of my favorite podcasts. He said Chicago is the greatest wrestling city in the world, and I agree with that. Like that crowd is always hot. It's like them and New Jersey swap place. Remember back in the G, being in New Jersey, ooh wee. It used to get wicked out there. It used to get wicked in New York City. I mean, it's always a wicked in Chicago, but now Chicago has usurped New York City and Jersey, and they are the best wrestling town. And this man went out there and got a babyface promo, and he was over. You got 1 year, bro. You are on the fucking clock. 1 year. If LA Knight does not win Money in the Bank by next year, if he doesn't win the Royal Rumble, if he doesn't win some type of number one contendership or the Money in the Bank, he's probably not winning Money in the Bank this year. So, and we're gonna get to that in 1 second. But at least by next year, it's a wrap. Cause it's a wrap. And what sucks for LA is he can't go to AEW because he will be just another guy on the roster, and you're not one of their guys. Darby Allen is one of their guys. So he will be lost behind. I mean, look, Tommaso Ciampa by every stretch of the imagination is better than LA Knight in the ring. LA Knight cuts a better promo, but in the ring, Tommaso Ciampa will wrestle circles around LA Knight. Remember when Ciampa came to AEW? It was kind of sort of a big deal. And look, it's been like 2, 3 months now, and he's just another guy on the roster. He's just another guy on the roster, and that would be the fate. That would be the fate of LA Knight in AEW.
He's one of their champions, isn't he?
Yeah, but he isn't an important champion. He isn't an important figure on their television. Matter of fact, he's no more important there than what he was in WWE. And I mean NXT champ. I mean he's damn near
Yeah,
goated, damn near.
yeah.
But I'm saying like, and he can't. And LA Knight can't go back to TNA. He already did the TNA thing. He was Eli Drake in TNA. So
Same shtick, same everything.
so on the clock, cuz 1 year. 1 year. This is like the NFL draft. WWE, Paul Levesque, you are now on the clock. Cause he can't keep doing this, bro. Like he can't keep going out there getting reaction after reaction after reaction, and we still treat him like Dolph Ziggler. After a while, the people are gonna look at him like a fucking loser. If he go like,
Dolph
look,
even win what? Didn't Dolph win at least one?
yeah, he did. He won at least one 2014 or whenever
Pass in on Alberto Del Rio.
Raw after
One of
WrestleMania
the
29.
biggest fucking reactions we've ever seen.
And he got snuffed due to his concussions, which respect. It's tough to put the belt on you or put the machine behind you and you gonna get concussed on our money. Respect. But 1 year, bro. One. You only get one, cuz. And that's a wrap on LA Knight. He gonna be like Piper. Piper is an all-time great. Never been the WWE champion.
Never.
That's tough. Like that is tough as nails. And yes, unfortunately, Piper came up in the Hogan and the Savage in those days. LA Knight just so happened to come up with the Seth Rollins, the Roman Reigns, the Cody Rhodes. It's tough. Tough as nails.
Well, he just signed a new contract last year. I think it was either a
Mm-hmm.
3 or a 4 year deal. So they,
Man, these lights is nasty in the background. Hold on, cuz.
but no, I like those lights. Those are good, man.
There's some weird colors, cuz. What we
Well,
got
I mean,
going
red,
on?
green, blue. I mean, psychedelic shit. But
Yeah,
no, but
Magic Mike.
LA, LA,
Hey, cuz, no, we ain't. No, we
Right.
ain't. Not around
LA
these parts,
Knight,
cuz.
LA Knight signed a two or it was either a 3 or 4 year deal
Yeah,
last
see?
year. So that 1 year timeline isn't exactly I mean, as far as the character goes, I guess, but
1 year. You can turn him heel. You can do whatever the fuck you gotta do. But 1 year, that's all you got. That's all you got, and it's a wrap. Matter of fact, you got a little over a year, because Money in the Bank this year is what, in September. I think they just pushed it back again. I think it's late September
October, isn't
now.
it? Isn't it October?
See, it was supposed to
No,
be
October.
September.
October's Crown Jewel.
Shit, it might just be in October. Cause
I don't know, but
1 year, bro. But here we are. Charles Montgomery Punk wins the WWE Championship and a great main event match with Sami Zayn
Bullshit.
and the promo that was cut afterwards. Talk y'all talk, man.
You want to go first, Bearded?
Bullshit. That's all I gotta say. I ain't even finna go and get into CM Punk career. What that mean saying? And look, I'm gonna keep it 100, man. I didn't want no motherfucker. Okay, I didn't want Cody Rhodes, right? So I can rock with the Sami Zayn shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you that. And I really ain't a big Sami Zayn fan. But get the fuck
Hmm.
out of here, man. But we already knew that. We've been talked about how they was gonna push CM Punk over there to SmackDown, and it was supposed to be some type of war with him and Cody. They just used Sami Zayn to take the belt from him and gonna push it that way in fucking SummerSlam. That's bogus as fuck. They should have at least had Sammy fight him or get the belt off one of them after they did what the fuck they did. And you know what I'm saying? For him to have his title reign. I don't like this.
Now, I like this. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go as far as say I love this.
Hey, how you take this fuck off the screen? Wait, where that button at?
I'm just follow me for a second here.
I know D. I know they did.
We could quite possibly, matter of fact, these three segments about to intertwine. This one, this one, and I just had the other one. Fuck. Okay, I might have missed. Oh yeah, these two segments finna just intertwine. Oh no, and this one. I knew it was three. These three segments finna intertwine. I am cool with Sami Zayn losing the WWE Championship and the way that he did, because two things work out here. Regardless of what you think about CM Punk, how you feel about CM Punk, you might not be the biggest CM Punk fan. But one thing you have to admit, he is a big star. He is the biggest star they have. That isn't Roman Reigns. I mean, you could argue who's one and who's two. I'll probably go CM Punk one, Roman Reigns two, but that's just me. I mean, CM Punk moved two different companies. I ain't calling him Hulk Hogan, but still. Okay, Sami Zayn winning the WWE Championship and the way he just lost the WWE Championship in 9 days, that's actually could make him a sympathetic babyface. Check me out. Remember when I said these segments about to intertwine? This works if Sami Zayn go and wins the Money in the Bank. Now, the reason why I say it works, you know how much WWE care about social media. Look at the outpouring of emotion and respect that Sami Zayn was getting when he won the WWE Championship. That was real. People felt that. It's a story that actually could hit you in the feels because he legit. I'm not calling him Eddie Guerrero or Chris Benoit, but it's the same thing. Damn near. He's worked 20 years. He's been on the main roster for 10. He's finally itched and scratched and clawed, like he said in his promo. That was legit. That was actually one of the best Sami Zayn promos ever. If you have not seen it, go on YouTube and look it up. I can't play it here for obvious reasons. But He was passionate. It felt real. And look at the some of the vitriol that CM Punk was getting online. Oh, this motherfucker is a hypocrite. You was talking about how part timers come in and soak up. Remember when he was the WWE champion for 434 days. Remember how he lost the WWE championship to The Rock. Remember when he was saying part timers like Dwayne come in here and take people who work here everyday spot, et cetera, et cetera. Sami Zayn, for better for worse, he was working every day, every night on SmackDown. And he finally scratched and clawed to the top. Now, along the way, we can also get CM Punk versus Kevin Owens. And that is a real life feud. These two people really do not like each other in real life. There is real heat there. And some of CM Punk's best work is when he's working with people that he kinda don't give a shit about. Cause it brings out the real him. And him and Kevin Owens got heat going back to Ring of Honor. Yeah. Look
Kevin
it up.
Owens has no timeline to return.
Punk is gonna be the champion at least until WrestleMania. It's been over a year since man's had the surgery, but we can still get him and Kevin Owens on television. You can start planting the seeds to that, and Sami Zayn could be the vehicle for that. Sami Zayn must win the Money in the Bank. If Sami Zayn don't win the Money in the Bank at this point, because right, you don't have no real legit contenders to win the Money in the Bank. But if Sami Zayn wins it after Punk and Gunther, we
I
could
do
get us
not see
something here.
Sammy. I don't see Sammy winning that. I just don't. I don't.
So what do you do with him? Because you just put the belt on him for 9 days and beat him, and you gonna say that's it?
That's why I said because we already knew. We knew we've been talked about this like even with the fucked up booking that the WWE had, we call it. It might not be how they bill and book it, but goddamn it, when we come on here and talk about it, we be on point. It's just they might tweak a few little shits and da 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 da. We knew CM Punk was going to SmackDown. We knew that. We knew CM Punk was gonna go over there and take it over. We knew that. You feel me? I just think Sami Zayn run should have been after his clash with Rhodes. Why bring
His
Sammy and
real
do
run.
goofy shit? You feel me? And then Gunther is also involved. Wow, I ain't gonna.
Two
Oh,
reasons. Two reasons, and I'm gonna give you the floor back. We already had Punk and Gunther. Remember, Punk won his World Heavyweight Championship from Gunther. We're saving Cody Rhodes and Punk for a major pay per view, which is SummerSlam. So, and Sammy versus Cody isn't a SummerSlam main event, at least not right now.
well, that means you discrediting Sammy. Then that means you talking about Sammy. That means you trying to say Sammy ain't a big enough name to be on a SummerSlam card. Is that
Not
what you
bigger.
think?
That's not
Is
bigger
that
than
what you
not. That's exactly what I'm saying. Not bigger than
think?
CM Punk and Cody
Well, what do we
Rhodes.
do with Sammy then? This is what we do with Sammy. Get him the fuck up out of here.
What are you gonna do? You get him out the company?
Yeah, get him the fuck up out of here.
Boy, you run a tight ship out there, cuz.
No, it ain't that I'm running a tight ship because again, I wouldn't have built it that
Stop
way.
talking shit. Talking
I
shit.
wouldn't have built it that way. That's why I said I'd have had him winning the belt after they did whatever they did. If he'd had the way I'd have talked, look, bro, can you at least wait to SummerSlam over with? Because you know what I'm saying? If we gonna pop it like that, well, we know your name and as big as Cody, woo, but I promise and guarantee you, man, you feel me? After we had that shit SummerSlam, you can become the champ. You feel look, or I'd have been like, man, look, if you wait to SummerSlam, we'll give you 6 months with the belt versus just 9 days, just because you want to be champ type shit.
But
That's like
we're doing we're always doing this for an angle.
yeah, I feel you, but that's just like them contracts you put out there. Which contract would you choose? Oh, you could do this and get that, or you could do this and get that. He chose one of them contracts that we be putting
I
up at the end.
I ain't gonna lie to you, fam. If I was the WWE champion, even for 24 hours, That is more than what DiBiase could say. That's more than what Roddy Piper could say. That's more than what, and these are two bona fide, especially Roddy Piper. These are two
You know
bona
what though?
fide first
You know what?
class Hall of Famers.
And I feel you. And guess what? Fuck Sami Zayn, because Ted DiBiase and Roddy Piper have more of an impact on my wrestling understanding than what the fuck he had. So I
I can't
so
deny
so
that.
if you saying that, so if you saying that because he won a belt, I give less than two fucks because Sami Zayn is not nowhere in my rear view, front
Fucking shit.
window, side window. He don't even fucking compare to a Roddy Piper. He
Jay
don't fucking
Jay
compare
Uso,
to
Jay
a
Uso or Sami Zayn?
Sammy. Now one of them. Fuck Jay.
No, no,
Jay.
no. I'm saying if you got to keep either one, Jay Uso or Sami Zayn, both are former world champions. Come on now, B. Come on now, B. Come on now, B.
Okay. No, because it's all about
Come
how
on,
I'm
B.
running. Listen, now it's all about how I'm running my company. But
Talk
so
your
but
shit.
so you know what I'm saying. But if I'm trying to be a venture capitalist, I'm going to pick Jay every time. If I'm a traditional pure at heart and I know conviction and wrestling and we're gonna grow, but we might not grow as fast, but we're gonna get that type shit and you could be the foundation, I would choose that.
Sami Zayn or Jinder Mahal?
Sammy.
Jinder Mahal had a 6 month run as the WWE champion.
Man, that gimmick, but they do they get, and I'll be honest, I just definitely don't be liking the. Mm-mm.
Feel you, but I just wanted to make sure that the consistency is there. That's it. That's it. That's all. That's it. But not serious. Well, John, you barely said anything on this topic. What you got?
Can he hear us? Oh, okay.
9 days, 216 hours. 216 hours.
Oh, shit.
All right, 9 fucking days. This man has
Mm-hmm.
been. He came up from NXT. He came up as the future of WWE. You
Mm-hmm.
finally give him his flowers. And then 9 days later, you take it away. Now I understand it's probably for an angle, and I'm sure Sammy had to agree to it. But 9 days. Everybody that likes Sami Zayn got to enjoy him being WWE champion for 9 days. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Talk your shit.
If it had to be somebody, I'm glad it was Punk and not Cody.
Facts.
Okay? If it had to be somebody, but please tell me that you have something for this man later down the line. Please tell me that he's walking out of WrestleMania with the championship. Please tell me at some point he's going to get his due. Because what you just did to him is like, I'm not a big Sammy fan, but goddamn, you know, there's a lot of people that believe he should have beat Roman Reigns at Elimination Chamber a couple of years ago when he was at his peak, but he didn't. And then now you give it to him and then you take it away less than 2 weeks later? Come on, Triple H, what the fuck are you thinking over there?
I agree.
What are you thinking? You could have at least had him hold on to it until SummerSlam. Hell, I just don't get it, man.
I
I just,
agree.
I don't get it. This is the kind of shit that this is the kind of shit that happens that keeps that causes loyal fans to myself, like myself, to stop watching. Like, this is the kind of shit that happened to me back in 2018 when I stopped watching. Like, I did. I stopped watching cold fucking turkey. I kept up with it a little bit on socials, but I stopped watching altogether because it was the same shit every time. And I'm sorry, Sammy should have got. Sammy should not have been a placeholder. Let, 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 let me put it this way: there's more fucking letters in the word placeholder than Sami Zayn had the title. Like, seriously,
Oh
9
shit.
fucking days.
Damn.
Now
Nine
I
fucking
know,
days.
and I know I'm
That's
about to say the hard thing. Matter of fact, let me come on camera. I'm gonna take a drink when I say this. I'm gonna say the hard thing. Ooh, Lord, forgive me. I'm about to say it. We gotta let it play out.
There better be a payoff to this for Sami Zayn down the line.
That's why I say
There seriously better be a payoff for Sami Zayn
you
down the
know,
line.
you trying to concoct some shit with that money in the bank. He ain't gonna win that shit.
he
I can
can't
see
win the
Sammy.
Royal Rumble,
I can see Sammy winning Money in the Bank and then cashing in on whoever at
or
WrestleMania, walking out of Saudi.
he's winning the Royal Rumble.
Hell.
WrestleMania is in Saudi Arabia, and he will. Ooh, we.
And he a
Matter
devout
of
Muslim. I can see that. I can see that. I can see
matter
that.
of fact, we could run this back. Hey, okay, follow me for a second. Oh,
I
y'all in
already
the
said it.
chat, man.
I already said it, bro. I already said it.
You about to
I
let
already
me
said
like
it.
my
He
blood.
needs to walk out of WrestleMania as the champion in Saudi. We need to have deja vu in Saudi. I can't.
Check me out. Just let me rap for a second. We can have us a double turn on the horizon. When we run this back, CM Punk could be the full blown heel. This could be Chris Jericho, Shawn Michaels in 2008. When all the shit Jericho was saying about Shawn Michaels was legitimately the truth. And that's some of the best heel shit is whenever someone is speaking the truth. The only difference is we just flip it a little bit. We just flip the dynamic. Punk is gonna be the heel. Cause we've already seen the best of babyface Punk. We need to see CM Punk the
Oh
heel.
no, I'm sure we're about to get heel Punk, but I think we might also get heel Sammy.
Not in Saudi. Not in Saudi.
Not in Saudi, but I think Sammy's about to go off the fucking deep end,
He is. He
starting
gonna
with that
crash
promo.
out.
Starting with that promo that he cut Monday.
He gonna crash out, but that's about to be the bet. But that's what makes it so good.
Oh shit!
There we go. My dog had a run in.
Oh
We here.
shit!
That's what
What's
make
up, my
it. We got
boys?
four
What's
heels on
up?
the
What's
panel.
up?
Matter of fact, let's
Oh
do this.
shit!
Let's do this. Look, we gonna put Wes here. So that way you is there, Bearded is there, Wes is there, and I'm there.
Right, I
Very
got you.
nice.
We can't stretch it all the way across the screen, but I mean we're in the order that we are on the picture.
So Wes, my boy, two dubs, two dubs, two dubs,
What's
two
up?
dubs. I
What's
gotta
up?
refer to
What's
you by
up?
your stage name. Put your thoughts on this, bro. CM Punk, Sami Zayn. I'm not mad at what they did. Only if
He got that
down the
time.
line we have Sami Zayn actually double back and become the WWE champion, rather that be in
I, I
Saudi or whatever.
I agree with that, but he has to win the Rumble, not Money in the Bank.
Talking shit. Now talking shit.
He
Talking
he
shit.
he need if he's going to double back to it, he needs to win at the Rumble so he can win it back in Saudi Arabia. Is that not his home turf?
Yeah, but he can cash in the money to make in Saudi Arabia.
He could.
Well,
He
yeah,
could.
yeah, yeah.
And it
You
builds
can, you
that
can.
it builds that intrigue for at least 8 to 9 months of oh shit, will he cash in? Will he cash in now? Will he cash in now? And I really think the longer player for CL Punk is working his way to Kevin Owens.
I get down with that. I get down with that.
And it's safe for Kevin Owens whenever he comes back. CL Punk is a safe worker.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And he's professional enough, unless you're Jack Perry. He's professional enough to actually get in the ring with you and have a great match. And him and Kevin Owens have real life heat. And that is when Punk is at his best, when he is matched up with somebody he genuinely don't like.
Yeah, because his emotions is real.
Let me just point out real quick. This is the first time all four of us have been on camera at the same time in a long ass time.
Very nice. Uh,
Yeah, I had to finish up my driving for the day so I could get on.
very nice, very nice. But now we're here. We're here.
I
But
knew it. I knew it was coming. I was just waiting for it.
I'm
He
live
he
in
gave
color from
he
northern
gave
Little Rock,
everybody
Arkansas.
he gave everybody a hint when you said we're going to do it Sunday, and he said "see" in all caps. See you guys then.
I picked up the tea leaves, cuz I picked it up. I picked up
Yeah,
what you
yeah.
put down. He running that Dick LeBeau defense. All right. I
Uh,
see you. I see you.
I
But
I like I said, man. If 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 there's a payoff for Sami Zayn down the line, then I can kind of see why they did what they just did. But if there's no payoff for Sammy down the line,
you fucked him.
then you 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 fucked him. I
You
mean,
Yeah, they're
hands up the
definitely
skirt. Hands up the skirt, cuz
like straight up.
not even
assaulted,
a reach
fondled.
around.
Yeah, like you ain't even kiss him and tell him he pretty. Like, bro, at least, hey,
Hey,
and
you
I
gotta take him to
understand.
dinner first.
Come on, bro, you gotta take me to dinner and kiss me, tell me I'm
Take him to
pretty at
dinner
I mean,
least.
first.
he's got that red hair, man. That's got to be attractive to somebody.
And I understand why people are drawing Christian comparisons. I
Oh
understand why
my
people
God!
are
Like,
drawing the comparisons to
what was it?
Christian and Randy Orton.
Was it Jet? Was it Jet that came and said Sammy's
Shout
about
out
to
to
get the
Jet.
Christian treatment? Yeah, that's exactly who it was.
Excuse me. But the difference is Christian was on TV the following episode of SmackDown. Sami Zayn wasn't on TV.
No, he took a mental health day. Uh,
Let me just talk about Gunther right quick.
what are they doing? What are they doing?
If you're trying to build Gunther back up, God damn it, you better not miss like Carmelo Hayes. Because the things you've done with Gunther since December of 2025 is fucking criminal.
Now you're gonna have him go against Nick fucking Aldis.
Yep, and that's exactly where we are going
Nick
next.
Aldis.
Go ahead. You open up the transition segue.
Okay, look, I get it. Magnus was the TNA World Champion. Magnus was a fairly good wrestler in TNA. Nick Aldis is probably past his glory days as far as wrestling goes. Now, he may surprise us. He may.
Audio check.
Yeah, you're here.
All right.
Yep.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
He may surprise us and may put on a good match with Gunther. But what is it? What does it mean?
Go ahead. Go
What
ahead, Wes. I'll let Wes respond first.
what does it mean?
I don't know what it means.
Like
I don't
it's
know
got
why.
to
I don't.
mean like this match is probably going to be a SummerSlam match, or maybe Saturday night's main event. But like you only have 3 matches on Saturday night's main event right now, so maybe Nick Aldis and Gunther will be a Saturday night's main event, and hopefully not SummerSlam. But what it what does it mean? Somebody just make it make sense.
I can't make it make sense because I don't know.
It doesn't make any sense. So you retired Goldberg, you retired John Cena, you retired AJ Styles. You put him in a program with Cody for the world title, and then you had Cody shit on him every time. And now you got him going against Nick Aldis. What are you doing, Paul? What are you doing? What are you thinking? Or whoever over there, like, what are you guys doing? I think the four of us on this panel, the four of us on this panel could get in a fucking room and write a better show than you guys have.
What would you think? Oh, I know. My bad. Let.
Bearded, you got anything?
Now, hey, you said it all. I agree with you 100%. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. I agree with you, man. It's just it's wild.
Go ahead, Wes. You before me, brother.
I'm the third one in that one. I agree with exactly what John just said. Every word of it.
Okay,
Go
I
ahead,
agree, but
Mike.
I have
This is
just
what.
a slightly different perspective.
Yep,
You
here we go.
always got a slightly different perspective.
If Nick Aldis is gonna have a match, who's safer than Gunther? Gunther isn't a reckless opponent. And if this is what we got, like, look, the reason why I put this, I don't know why the fuck my shit keep going down. This shit is so fucking annoying. Could have sworn I said timer off, but yeah.
Mine keeps doing it
What
too, and I thought I don't know.
what would be a misfire? By the way you built this up, is if Nick Aldis have a surrogate, if he picks somebody to wrestle for him. At this point, you have to pay this off with a match. Now, who goes over is motherfucking Gunther. It ain't nothing to even consider, ponder, question, inquire. It ain't nothing to think about here. This is a fucking layup. This is Josh Hart in the finals, baby. Don't miss this. This is a layup.
And I and
Hey,
I,
don't put
I
it
stand
past him to miss that layup now.
Ah,
and I stand
facts.
I stand corrected. The match can't happen at Saturday Night's main event because you got Gunther and Sammy against Cody and Punk.
Yeah, this is a SummerSlam match. This is a SummerSlam match. And just like last week, the fact that we are at a point to where we're saying at least Gunther is on the card, at least he should be getting a win, is fucking ass. But if there's any way to correct that, if there's any way to correct that, this is it. Hey, all this want a match. I'm sure all this don't give a shit about who goes over. He don't strike me as this Hulk Hogan, Shawn Michaels political type of dude. So hey, you're getting a match. Not only are you getting a match, you're getting a match on a major PLE. Gunther choke him out, put him down. Now I'm not saying that he got to retire the dude, but ain't no fucking way a man who ain't wrestled a match in 3 years minimum. Now, I don't know exactly what it is, but we could at least attest to Nick Aldis being the GM for at least 3 years minimum. It might be, I'm sure it's longer than that, but we could at least say 3 years. He ain't had a match in 3 years. And this man been wrestling almost every month, most of the month. Ain't no fucking way he should lose this match. Choke him out, you put him down. That's it. We are on the road to building Gunther back up as being a legitimate title threat. Anything short of that, there is not a dirty finish you can muster up here.
Bro,
Anything short of
Ma-
that is
Magnus's last match was the end of June of 2015.
get the fuck out of here, boy. Bro, this man has not wrestled a match since the Warriors won their first NBA World Championship.
Hang on, hang
Get
on, hang
the
on.
fuck out of here,
Hold on,
boy.
hold on.
Excuse my language, cuz.
No, hold on, hold on, hold on,
Put the women and children to bed, bro.
hold on. Okay, hold on. My bad,
Talk
my
your
bad,
shit, man.
my bad. Hold on. His last match was November 10th of 2023. All right, so that was his last TNA match. I didn't realize he went somewhere else after that.
He went to
Yeah, he
he was
wrestled
in
Cody
NWA
Rhodes.
for a little bit.
Yeah, he wrestled
He
Cody
was in
Rhodes.
NWA.
Cody
He
Rhodes beat
went
him for the
Global
NWA World
Force or
Championship.
whatever the hell it's called. Yeah, my bad, my bad, my bad. I was like, wait a minute, no, hold on, let me do some more research on this. There ain't no way this
Yeah, because
motherfucker ain't. Hmm.
I'm pretty sure he held the NWA World Championship too.
No, he did. He did. Cody Rhodes beat him for the NWA World
That's right.
Championship.
That's right.
So look. So you said what in 2000? What was the date again? Something 2023.
November 10th, 2023.
So I was damn near close. 2.5
So you
years. This man ain't.
nearly 3 years. Yeah.
This man ain't wrestled a match in nearly 3 years. Ain't
Hold on,
no
Unless you count
y'all.
what he's doing with Mickey.
Ain't no fucking way this man should come to SummerSlam in Minneapolis, Minnesota, which I'm actually going to be in Minnesota in October, in Minneapolis to be exact. Hey, goddamn it. Ain't no fucking way this man should lose a match to
Nope.
Nick Aldis.
I agree
Ain't
with
no
you 100.
way.
I agree with you 100%. But can we trust
No.
Triple H to book right?
Say that again, bro.
I said, can we trust Triple H to book this shit right?
You see, let me come back on camera. Did you
No,
see me
I
drink when did you see me drink earlier when I said we gotta just wait? We gotta wait and see. We gotta let it play out. I literally took a drink when I said let it play out. You trying to get me stone cold drunk over here, cuz.
I'm just saying. I'm saying with all the crazy shit that's been going on with booking lately, can we
That's why,
trust?
but that's why I
Can
took a
we?
drink earlier. That's why I was like,
No,
bro, I realize what I'm saying. I'm asking somebody that's terrible with following through to follow through. I realize what I'm asking. That's why I got to drink when I say it because you can't be sober saying shit like that. Well, brother, you don't drink, or you don't drink at least not that I know of, and I know you don't smoke for sure. So I get it. You speaking of a rational thought with a sober mind, because no, I unfortunately we're booking what makes sense, but I'm gonna come back on camera and say this. When
we're
it comes to this
booking what makes
company,
sense.
what makes sense and what they actually do are sometimes two different things.
It's two
We're
different
booking
worlds.
what makes sense.
No, I'm saying us four, when we book shit out, we
When
book
we
what
do it,
makes
when
sense.
we do it,
Yes.
right.
Right. We book what makes sense. Now, that's why sometimes I'd be like, what I want to happen and what's gonna happen is two different answers. Because they're likelier to do the illogical thing to have you like, what the fuck? But I
But
really
I
think,
really,
really hope
really hope
this
this
Sami Zayn
Sami Zayn
thing has
thing.
a longer game to it.
I
And it's
truly
gonna
hope.
tie Kevin Owens into this.
But Kevin Owens has no timetable whatsoever to return. Now he could return as an on-screen character, cutting promos and shit. But
That's the money.
I
That's the
don't
money.
think Kevin Owens is going to be ring ready for at least another year. I think they said when he went out, his timetable for return is like 3 years.
From a
But
from a neck fusion is crazy.
no, not just the regular. This is uh something similar to what Edge had, except Edge, was gone for a longer time. But um I will say this. if Nick Aldis beats Gunther at SummerSlam.
Swear to God, I'm losing my shit. Swear to God. Swear to God. Swear to God. On that live stream, y'all better tune in. You gonna get, matter of fact, yeah, we are doing a watch along. So you gonna get my real live reaction in real time. I'm
If
gonna lose my shit, man. Look, I can't even tell y'all it ain't gonna be no N bombs getting thrown around. I'm telling
if
you right now.
if Nick Aldis
I'm flying off the handle,
beats
cuz.
Gunther at SummerSlam, Minnesota, I expect nothing less from you guys than to fucking riot.
Well, due to skin pigmentation, brother, I might not riot, but
I
I'm gonna come on
expect
this live stream.
nothing less from people in Minnesota but to go fucking crazy.
Boy, we going viral. Oh God, we going viral. We going viral that night for sure.
Because yes, we are doing a watch along.
For
And
sure.
that night, mm,
Boy, this is a 60-inch TV on the wall right there. I'm gonna
mhm,
snatch that motherfucker down, boy. Hey, boy, I'm gonna snatch that bitch down. Like, bro, don't feel on me like that, cuz that's nasty. Especially for people that's paying $30 a month for this shit. Ooh, wee. Man.
we can't it can't happen. It can't happen, but because of who's in charge of booking, we got to believe there is a possibility that it will.
I'm trying not to drink, bro. Like you
Hey,
keep
stranger
making
things have
I'm
happened, right, John?
just oh god, yes.
you keep making me shoot this motherfucker, cuz.
I'm
Stranger things have happened.
I have
Respect, bro.
absolutely I have
Respect.
absolutely no faith in Triple H at this point. None. You
All
remember that
right.
storyline? You remember that storyline where he took over for Vince McMahon? You remember the board voted me to take over for you, and then everybody revolted against him. I vote no confidence. That's me right now.
I gotta smoke, bro. My nerves bad. Just the thought of telling these people that to trust these people, that shit make my nerves bad as fuck. Whew, okay, y'all.
All right, so we covered
Raw,
Raw. We covered Raw.
thumbs up. Raw, thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs in the middle. What we got?
I'll go thumbs up. The main event was fire.
Thumbs in the middle with one thumbs up.
I'll
Respect,
go two thumbs. I'll go two thumbs,
respect,
but
respect. What
I got
about
two
you,
thumbs up.
Wes?
I got two thumbs up.
We're all gonna be in Houston this week, actually, and I'm
it
not gonna
is,
be
isn't it?
there again. Yeah. Uh,
Hell, I might be in Houston.
very nice.
Hmm.
We got a link. Pause. Whatever you got extended time in Houston, that is, and I'm off. But I slightly got a thumbs up, bro. Slightly. Like that main event really saved a lot. Like that opening angle was fire. Like I can't lie. Like if that's what we're doing to get Gunther back on the right track of being a serious heel, okay, cool. Even though I mean Stevie Wonder could have seen that CM Punk is gonna end up in the main event, but how we got there is always the question. And hey, I mean I can't be mad at the way we got there. It made Gunther look like a vicious heel. The tag titles changing. Okay, Maxine turning heel. Okay, I'm digging it. It's something new. Let's see where we go with that. LA Knight cutting a promo of a lifetime. I mean, as a babyface promo, I'm with that. Uh,
Mm, no,
talk your shit.
Nah.
But yeah, cuz main event fire. Yeah, I gotta go thumbs up. That's and the crowd was fire too. It ain't like they
They
had a dead
were.
crowd in Chicago.
And that entrance by CM Punk was pretty badass.
Yeah, respect to Chicago, bro. Like shit.
Man, you know. I mean,
Hey,
as
B,
soon as all
I
this,
swear to God, I was feeling this way about your city before I even met you. Like Chicago is my second favorite place in the country, besides
like,
Miami, Florida.
as soon as all this came in there and told Pierce, you know, hey, you're up here calling people, and I got somebody. I knew exactly what was about to happen.
Dude, we called that shit 2 weeks ago.
I mean, I
Facts.
was just hoping that, you know, maybe Cody came back and, you know, cost Punk the match or something. I don't know. I was just hoping that Sammy wasn't going to lose the title in 9 days. But what we could end up getting based off of a backstage promo, is we could get the return of Johnny Gargano, the actual Johnny Gargano, and not this bullshit that he's been doing, just planking on the box,
So we can actually get Johnny Wrestling back.
possibly. Because Punk looked at him and goes, "What are you doing? Like, you're Johnny Wrestling. What is this?" So we could, but I kind of feel like they're gonna do that to him until his contract expires and he goes over and joins his buddy in AEW.
Bro, imagine if Adam Cole don't break his ankle and Triple H get the book 2 years before he did. Adam Cole will be a world champion by now.
He would have.
Yep.
He would have.
Damn, B, you hitting that motherfucker, ain't you, cuz?
You say
He
what
would have.
happened?
You hitting that motherfucker, ain't you, cuz?
Uh,
He would. Adam Cole definitely would have. He probably would have never gone to AEW. They wouldn't have missed out on him.
On my soul. So, since this is our first week doing the format, and it's wonderful we got all four of us here. Do y'all want to do question of the week first? Do y'all think question of the week should be always our ending segment? Or do you want to do question of the week first and then go to the old school nostalgia to old school? We'll come up with a name for it, but
I think the
old school.
question of the week needs to be the ending segment.
The end the show, end the segment. Okay,
I
cool.
agree.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We're not gonna talk about SmackDown at all. I mean, there
Well, we
wasn't a
kind of
whole
did.
lot. It wasn't a whole lot, but I mean, Baron
It was
Corbin
SmackDown.
did come back.
I'm glad to see Baron Corbin back. I am glad to see Corbin back.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've
All right.
always
Well,
liked
hey,
Baron
we
Corbin,
can talk
even when
about
he
it.
was in NXT.
I mean, I feel that Baron Corbin was another one that they missed out on back in the day. You know, they built him up like he was gonna be something, and then down the card
Well,
he
I'm
went.
glad they brought him back. I'm glad they brought him back and done it with Trick and Carmella because they all three have history together.
I'm glad
So
that
I'm
they
I
did
got you,
not.
fanboy.
I'm glad that they did not bring him back as Danhausen's creation.
right, right.
Now the question remains: who the fuck is Danhausen's creation?
Cass, big Cass and Enzo.
That would be kind of interesting, but
He did say I got some friends in New York, but I thought that would reference the Knicks more than Kaz and Enzo.
well, we'll see what
True.
happens. We'll see what happens next Saturday. But as far as SmackDown goes, you know, you had the promo by Punk and Cody and the challenge. I mean, it's a pretty good promo by the two of them. And then you had, you know, the backstage segment with Punk and Gargano.
Gargano.
And then you had what, Jade versus Alexa, where she broke her arm.
With
And I
air
mean,
quotations.
I just did that. I
I wasn't
literally
looking
said
down. I
broke
know.
broke her
Uh-huh.
arm. But anybody that knows and has followed knows that Alexa in that arm is double jointed, so she can, you know, make it look like her arm is
Yep.
actually broken. And you know, I don't want to kill the illusion for some people, but trust me, her arm is not actually broken, but she sold it very well. She sold that shit very well. And of course, Charlotte had to watch it. So this furthers the storyline with her and Jade. Um, of course, the end segment with Gunther and all this. And the glitch when Cody came out. I don't know what the hell happened there, but the screen went completely black when Cody came out. Um, so, I mean, SmackDown, thumbs in the middle.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Best candy in the world, Starburst. Hey, we might
Oh,
get
Hell
endorsed.
yeah.
absolutely.
Sour Starburst. Oh my god, best candy in the world.
Absolutely.
Um, Hold on, let me go here right quick. Baron Corbin returned to SmackDown. All I'm gonna say is this right here, just like LA Knight, you on the clock, brother. Like the man that went through all type of gimmicks, Happy Corbin, bum ass Corbin, the lone wolf, the sheriff, or whatever the fuck he was doing with that. Look, then the wolf down. I think the best thing he's ever done was the Wolf Dogs with him and Braun Breaker, which obviously was an NXT thing. But they need to give him his lone wolf music back because that shit was fire. That generic
Yup.
bullshit they just put out for him, that is trash. So if we're gonna take Baron Corbin serious, this is it.
The
This
Lone
is
Wolf
it.
was his best gimmick.
This is it. You're on the clock. As far as the bloodline shit goes, I'm not gonna lie to you. I really don't give a fuck. I'm so over that shit.
Oh my, that's why I didn't even fucking mention it.
Like Roman Reigns is probably the most important entity they got. How we gonna tie Zilla to all this is the only interesting thing I'm worried about. I'm thinking about. So hey,
We're probably gonna get a match with Jacob and Solo at SummerSlam.
hmm, I would be with that if you have a good story behind it. See, it's candy. Unless you're talking about Skittles. But now I still got Starburst over Skittles, brother. Respect though.
All right. So we
Oh,
got all that out of the way.
look, now y'all ready. All right. Uh, I don't know what we gonna call this, man. We gotta come up with a name for this segment. People in the audience, if you can come up with names for it. This is the time of the show where we're gonna talk about some of the old school wrestling things. Um, hmm. To kick this off, where y'all want what y'all like? Pick a year. It don't matter. Let's try not to do modern. So anything
Eight,
2007
88,
and
I
or
say
older.
89, 90. 89, 90.
You say 89, 90? What about the rest of y'all? I don't have
Go
no
with that.
vote in this.
Yeah, we could go 89-90.
Okay. Nostalgia. Hold on right quick. 19. So we're covering all of wrestling. We'll talk about all of wrestling. Not just we're not just limited to the WWE in this segment. So luckily I'm well versed in this era, so I can kind of.
We need to pre-plan the segment before we come on the air. That way we can get a little refresher on that.
1996. Hold on for 1996, fanbo. Hey, stay tuned. Stay tuned, fanbo. Trust me. Trust me. Like, just stay tuned. Just stay tuned about 1996. Go ahead.
I'm just saying,
1989, 1990s wrestling scene. So y'all, let's go back to 1989, 1990. This will be what the height the start of the height of the Warrior, the Mega Powers
mm-hmm,
will be in this era.
mm-hmm.
Um, let's see right quick. Let's see.
Warrior wins the title in 1990.
91, right?
Was it 91?
WrestleMania 6 was in 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
90.
So
My dog sick.
89,
Oh, he hitting that powder, cuz. Nah, I know it ain't. That second one.
89. let's see, 89 was 89 was the explosion of the mega powers. 88 was the tournament. So yeah, 89 was the explosion of the mega powers. Then 90 was the coronation of the warrior. So between 89 and 90, the only thing that bothered me about uh, about the whole mega powers exploding was it was just one match. There was nothing after that. Like you built this up for over a year, but then you just had one match to blow it off. Like, you know,
Well, it's
I
oh, go ahead. Talking shit.
I might have had maybe another match, maybe two matches. You know, maybe a steel cage match between Hogan and Macho, but you had one match at WrestleMania. Hogan beat Macho for the title, and then you never heard anything else. Like,
One of the greatest starbursts ever.
like it was a great. Trust me, the buildup was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the buildup to it was absolutely amazing. It's probably one of the best buildups to a storyline in the history of professional wrestling. But then you only give it one match to blow it off. And so, yeah,
Well, just the only thing about that. Unfortunately, we were still in the height of the Hogan days.
oh, I know,
And
and I knew
Mach
exactly what
did
you were about to say.
Mach did get another run at the title when he beat Flair.
I'll be
So Macho
right back.
did.
Y'all give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Go ahead, brother. Macho ended up beating the two biggest names in wrestling at WrestleMania. So it's not like
Oh
they just did
yeah.
total shit with Savage.
What do you
Now
mean he beat the two biggest names in wrestling at WrestleMania?
he beat well not now okay, sorry.
I
Sorry.
was gonna say he didn't
He's
beat
in a
Hogan.
match. He's in a match with two of the biggest names in wrestling at WrestleMania. And honestly, the only reason we got the Mega Power storyline is because Honky Tonk didn't want to do business.
I know,
Had he wanted to do business, Savage would have been in the IC ring.
and we probably would have got DiBiase.
So I mean, and then also,
They missed out big time on that one. I don't care what anybody says. They missed out on
i-
that one.
if I'm not mistaken, Savage went on to work with ended up getting paired up with Sherry and wrestling Dusty, which is
Hmm.
actually a pretty big match.
It was.
Now, Dusty and Polka Dots, as I say, baby, the American Dream, Dusty Rose, the
And
son of
Dusty
a
took them
plumber.
polka dots. He took them polka dots and shoved them up Vince's ass.
Hey, he rocked them
That
polka dots, homie.
He rocked them fucking polka dots.
Yeah, he did. He didn't
not
give a fuck.
facts, but now I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna go through some of the major things in 89, the 1989, 1990 time frame.
Okay.
1989 and 1990 was one of the most important transition periods in the wrestling history. The business was changing from the territory era into the modern national television era.
Hmm.
And a lot of the future legends were either exploding in popularity or just getting started. The WWF and WCW were both red hot in the 1989 and 1990. Remember, in '89, this is when we had Flair and Steamboat, Flair and Funk. So the WWF had Hulk Hogan as its top star, but new names were emerging. WCW was still under the NWA banner, but we was building around Ric Flair, Sting, and the Road Warriors. And fans could realistically argue that either company had the stronger main event scene, which is actually a pretty fact. It's actually a fact. The Warrior became a phenomenon in 1989. The Ultimate Warrior was still primarily an intercontinental champion, but by WrestleMania 6 in 1990, he would defeat Hogan, as we all know, in a champion versus champion match that drew massive attention in the Sky Dome, Toronto. I'm sure y'all remember that. For a brief period, the Warrior was arguably the most popular wrestler in North America. Now, on the other side, we had Sting rise happen almost overnight. Sting went from being from colorful up and coming babyface to a legitimate main event star in 1990. His rivalry with Ric Flair culminated at the Great American Bash in 1990, where Sting won the World Championship. That victory is WCW's attempt to create its own next generation franchise star. I'll keep reading in a minute, but that was kind of a lot to take in. Pause.
I always kind of
So,
found it interesting that at at the height of the Warrior being the guy in WWF, they went ahead and made Sting the guy in WCW, and they were tag team partners.
yep.
I thought that was kind of interesting. Maybe smart booking if you really think about it. But then we found out what happened when you give the Ultimate Warrior the rocket.
Yep. And you found out when a guy who's the try to cut Ric Flair hair and call him Spartacus.
Oh God!
Even though that was 1991, but that's neither here
I
nor there.
mean, look, we don't have to stay within. I mean, we can go all over the place in that era. But I would I would just call it the late '80s, early '90s wrestling scene, honestly. But
So, so let me ask y'all a question. Cause I mean, y'all lived it. I didn't. I mean, I wasn't even born yet. Shit, I wasn't born until
I
'93.
was still I,
right,
I was still kind of pretty young, so
So, as a fan, right? Um, if you had to sway which way, which main event scene you think was better? Was it the WWF or was it the NWA / WCW? If black is in the comments, hey, if black is in the chat, hey, that's for you too, brother. 19 WCWF main event scene or WCW?
mm, well, the WWF main event scene, regardless of the fact that the Warrior had the belt, was still saturated with Hogan, whereas WCW was trying to, not have one guy rule the airwaves. Ric Flair never hogged the spotlight the way Hogan did. Um, you were definitely creating a new star in Steve Borden. You finally gave Ricky Steamboat his due, and you think about it right there. Just in just those two that I just mentioned, you put over two guys. All right, whereas Hogan only put one guy over, and it actually is one of his misses. I've said the guys that Hogan had put over clean ended up not being able to wrestle for shit. Warrior, Goldberg. I mean, really. So at the time, WCW was the better main event. WCW NWA was definitely the better main event.
What say you, Wes?
I have to say WCW because that's all we watched back then. We didn't watch WWF.
Oh, that's wicked. You grew up in South Carolina, huh?
Yep.
Now that makes sense. Oh, but that's kind of wicked considering that Carolina is Flair country.
Mhm.
Damn, y'all didn't get a lot of WCW. I mean, what duh? Well, nah, I'm stupid. That duh, dummy. That's why he's watching WCW. Uh, damn, like I just thought about
I
that
wasn't
shit.
gonna say nothing, bro. I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Damn, bro, did I make you take too many shots over there?
Nah, man. I mean, I need
You
to
done
take the
got him
other.
fucked up.
I mean, I gotta take the other one. But nah, okay, okay. Damn. So I wonder if you was like in the DMV area, since you literally in the middle of both, did you get both? Or was you still like NWA based or whatever the case may be?
It's still NWA based.
Ah. Yeah, nah, facts, fam. I definitely cooked myself for sure.
You did.
I'm tripping. Like I thought I was talking about Flair earlier and the Spartacus shit, but that's 1991. So yeah. Oh shit.
But
Um,
I was watching both.
I got
I
you.
was watch, I was watching both, and you know, I enjoyed watching WCW just a little bit more than WWF because by 1990, I mean, I started watching wrestling in 1985. I started with WrestleMania 1. That was my introduction to wrestling. Um, so by 1989, I had already had 4 years of Hogan being shoved down my throat.
Balls.
So yeah,
Duh.
pause,
You beat me
pause,
to it.
pause. So I had already had 4 years of that. So when I found another option, I kind of gravitated over here. I mean, I still watch this one, but I gravitated more over here, and I, you know, started watching started watching this wrestler named Sting that at one point became my favorite wrestler.
Was
You
that
know,
Surfer Sting then?
oh yeah, absolutely,
Well,
absolutely. I used to go to the damn barber, get the damn flat top with the ducktail, you know. So yeah, I mean, I used to take a marker and mark my face up, try to
So,
so
let
you
me
know.
let me finish reading some of this. Um Shit. Sting was becoming WCW next franchise player at the Great American Bash 1990. Sting defeated Ric Flair for the NWA World Title. Many fans saw it as the official passing of the torch from the classic territory era to a new generation, which is a unique choice of words. The Four Horsemen was constantly evolving. The Horseman lineup changed several times around this period. Members included Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, Barry Windham, and later Sid Vicious. Fans often debate which version was the strongest. So, what version, for all my NWA fans, what version of the Horsemen do you believe is the strongest version of the Four Horsemen?
Oh my god.
If you were to
Okay,
ask me, I think the original incarnation of the Four Horsemen with Ole, Arn,
I agree with
Tully,
that.
JJ, and is it
Rick.
and Rick and Rick
Yeah.
and Rick.
So that was that. There, it doesn't go above that. It doesn't go
Like,
above that.
I get the Barry Windham inclusion after Ole got tossed out. I get
At,
that,
at one point,
but
Sting and Luger were horsemen, and I mean, but they did the thing with Sting to further the storyline with him and Flair. But yeah, the original man, you can't go. No, you can't go
No, it
better
has
than
to
that.
be the original.
It has to be the original.
yeah, because you lost me with Paul Roma, and then later with Benoit and Malenko, and yeah, fuck all of
I
that.
mean, come
Oh, wait a
on. At
minute.
one
Now,
point, Michael was in the
hold,
Horseman.
hold,
Yeah,
hold what you got for a second. The the version of the Four Horsemen with Benoit and Malenko was not bad for the time that it was going on, but the fact that Mongo McMichael was a horseman around that time, I mean, it wasn't a bad idea having Benoit and Malenko in there, but No, it's definitely the original.
Yeah, facts. All right, all right. Let's keep moving down the pike. Uh,
If
Wrestling was
I'm
still
not,
deeply connected to territories, even though the WWF and WCW were national. Many regional promotions were still active, like World Class Championship Wrestling, Continental
Mhm.
Wrestling Association out of Tennessee, if I'm not mistaken, the American Wrestling Association, which was out of Minnesota with Vern
Mhm.
Gagne, and the Universal Wrestling Federation with Bill Watts down here in the South. Fans in different parts of the country often watch completely different wrestling shows.
Mhm.
And at this point in time, the AWA was also collapsing. The once powerful AWA run by Vern Gagne was nearing the end. Many of his biggest stars, Hogan, Kurt Hennig, who will go on to be Mr. Perfect, the Road Warriors, and others like Mean Gene Okerlund,
Hey, what you
Bobby
got? I'll be right
Heenan,
back.
got you. The others like Mean Gene Hogan, Mean Gene Okerlund, and Bobby Heenan and Rick Rude and the Rockers, they have all moved on and went to bigger promotions like the WWF and WCW respectively. So what are your thoughts on the AWA collapsing in 19 or starting to collapse in 1990? What you think about that? You remember the AWA, West?
Very, very little, very little.
Well, I mean, what I know about the AWA, I mean, I know it's a Minnesota-based territory, and that is where Ric Flair got his first start. Uh, and basically, Vern failure to adapt to the times is what really sucked him up. Pause. Like,
Okay, hang on a second. I laughed about this all the way to the bathroom. Mean Gene Hogan.
yeah.
Hey,
Uh,
but if you think about it, he messed up. But if you think about it, what when you talk about Mean Gene, what do you really think about?
I know. It's
let
just
me
a
tell
play.
you
So
something,
Let me tell
me.
you something.
Woo,
Yeah, that
so
was Ric Flair right
he's
there,
not
but
really wrong.
that's still funny though. That's still funny as hell.
man. Mean Gene Okerlund.
Mean Gene
I
Yeah,
know,
Hogan.
I know what you're saying, but that shit was funny as hell.
You talking about Mean Gene Hogan and Ogerlin?
yeah. Now I can't look at Mean Gene the same.
Oh, we gonna need to like do a face swap or some shit.
All right,
All right.
B. We're talking about the 1989 and 1990s wrestling scene. We're pretty much going down the barrel of some of the major events in 1989 to 1990. The emergence of Sting, the evolving Road Warriors, and now we're at the AWA. We're at the
Weren't
AWA.
we weren't we in
Uh,
the hold on, weren't we in the like in the
Time you put
prime of the Road Warriors versus the Powers of Pain at that point?
let me see. Hold on.
It's either that or like wasn't it Rock and Roll Express and stuff like that?
Well, the Rock and Roll Express and Midnight Express has always been there.
They
Like
was
that's
already in NWA by then. By this time, we
yeah.
was like the height of the Midnight Express and the Rockers, Rock and Roll
Rock and
Express was
Roll
like
Express.
85,
Yeah.
86, 87.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, damn, John, you just asked me a question. Oh,
I
you
said
said
Road
Powers of
Warriors and
Pain.
Powers of Pain
I
because
think
that
that
was a
was
hell of
89. 'Cause I just
that
watched
was
the
a
review
hell of a
on the
feud.
SummerSlam 89.
'Cause that was a hell of a feud. But like, yeah, I mean, some of the territories were still there,
That
but they were
that
slowly
was
starting to.
1988.
Mm,
You a year early. 19 I mean, yeah, you a year too late. 1988.
still, that was a hell of a feud. We probably should maybe cover that one day because that was one hell of a feud.
For sure, for sure. Oh, look! What we got? Ming, also known as Haku King Tonga, was the Barbarian, and real life Tonga professional wrestlers and former sumo trainees talking shit.
Mhm.
Talking shit. Hennig and the Midnight Rockers went on to have better careers. Facts. D Black, yeah, we had long conversations about the AWA. What?
Nah, he was talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Oh, damn, the Killer Bees. Hell yeah.
So I'm not gonna. Yeah, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, cuz we gonna have to keep this segment. We gotta come up with a name for it though. We definitely gotta come up with a name.
We'll figure it out.
Uh let me keep reading here. The WWF and WCW were both red. Oh, wait, I already read that. Bret Hart was still primarily a tag wrestler. When people think of Bret Hart, they picture the 1990s main event run, but in 1989 and 1990, he was best known as half of the Hart Foundation with Jim Neidhart. And didn't they break Demolition's tag team record? Oh no, that was the Brain Busters. I'm tripping. Um,
They beat the British Bulldogs to win their first tag team championship.
talking shit.
And then, if I'm not mistaken, Strike Force beat them, and then Demolition beat Strike Force. I know Okay, I know Demolition beat Strike Force to win their first title that they did not lose until Arn and Tully got there. So
Future. Oh, no, go. My bad. My bad.
I know I have the opponent right. I just might not have the timing right.
Future Legends was hitting in the undercard. During this era, you could find Steve Austin in the USWA and later WCW. The Undertaker was working as Mean Mark Callis in WCW.
Mhm.
Mick Foley was wrestling as Cactus Jack, and Chris Jericho was still training and not yet nationally known. The Rockers was a tag team sensation. Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty were one of the most exciting tag teams in the world. Few people in the 1990 would have predicted that Shawn will become one of the greatest single stars ever. And this is very important. The first seeds of the Monday Night Wars were being planted. In 1989 to 1990, there was no Monday Nitro yet, but the competition between WWF and WCW was intensifying. TV
Mhm.
contracts were becoming more important. Pay-per-views were growing rapidly. Both
Mhm.
companies were trying to sign each other's stars. The full-scale war would explode a few years later. And unfortunately, and I'm gonna get your thoughts on this on both these things. I just said a lot here. The territories were fading fast. By 1989 to 1990, many classic territories had either closed or had been absorbed. I'm sorry. The AWA was in steep decline. The World Class Championship Wrestling was nearing its end. The wrestling landscape was becoming dominated by the WWF and WCWs. So, what are my brother's thoughts on that? On the things that was just read.
Yeah, I remember the collapse of the territories. But you kind of knew when if you were paying attention that I mean that's an idea, I guess. Um, you knew that coming out of the collapse of the territory was 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 gonna rise WCW and WWF. You knew those two were were gonna were gonna survive. Some of the territories actually had a little bit of star power to continue, but then some of them got made an offer that they couldn't refuse, and well, they caved. But it would have been interesting if we would have had all the territories still to this day. It would have been interesting, I think. But I mean, professional wrestling lost quite a bit of popularity in the early '90s. So yeah, I don't think the territories could have survived to this day. But it would just be interesting to to see it happen in 2026. But maybe that's just something that you know, maybe something that one of us could actually write. You know, but as far as the yeah, definitely the seeds of the Monday Night Wars were being planted subtly because you didn't have WWF guys going on and talking about WCW and then vice versa. You didn't have none of that going on, but they were definitely trying to poach each other's stars. I do remember that.
Vince McMahon had literally poached the AWA to death.
He did. He took their, well, he took what would eventually be their biggest star in Hulk Hogan. And
There was no question, Black. I was just reading some fun facts about 1989 and 1990, and we just responded to them accordingly. Go ahead, John.
pay per views
Beard,
were
you here,
definitely
brother?
Yeah, I'm on the phone. My bad.
Oh no,
all
it's
good.
good,
All
cuz.
good.
It's good.
Um,
Yeah, but yeah, he the one be talking shit about me every time you go. Oh my.
It's all good. Go ahead, John.
you could definitely see the rivalry building between NWA/WCW and WWF when WWF wrestlers start showing up on WCW and vice versa. You know, you were back then. You were watching this and you're like, wait a minute, weren't they just over here? You didn't know anything about contracts. You didn't know anything about any of that. Hell, to be honest, I always thought they were always in cahoots with each other. I didn't, you know, I mean, I was young. I mean, shit. I always wanted to see like a big clash between the two, you know. But the 1989, 1990, I think was a pretty good era, and it was one of those that kind of ushered us into a new era, at least where WCW was concerned. Because for the next
Hmm.
3 years, we would still get Hogan, 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 Hogan. I mean, um, like Bruce said on his podcast, even though Warrior was champion, Hogan was the bigger draw. Even though they tried to put Hogan to the back burner to focus on Warrior, Hogan was still the bigger draw. And it was the same thing when Macho was champion. Like, no matter what you did, I mean, 3 words: Hogan must pose, and and that's what WWF was all about. WCW had more of a variety for for their show, so it was easy to choose WCW over WWF because you were seeing the same thing on WWF. So, I mean, in my opinion, 89, 90, that was WCW all the way.
Well, to butt a bow on 1989, 1989, 1990. All I can say is, hey, what a start. Because the payoff was coming 6 years later.
5 years later. Well,
Now,
not if you start from 89, yeah, but 5 years, 6 years later, yeah. No, the payoff was definitely coming.
y'all know what time it is. It is that time for question of the week.
Bum, bum, bum.
Sponsored by no one. Unsullied by sponsorship since 1989. Thank you, Dr. O'Neal. Yes, sir. Shout
For
out
those
to
of,
inside the NBA.
I was about to say, for those of you who don't know, that's a shout out to Inside the NBA.
Yeah, gotta give respect to the Godfather, Ernie Johnson, man. Oh damn, I didn't know my shit was on zero. All right, fuck it. All right, here we go. Buy or sell. I got a couple buy or sells for y'all. So buy or sell. The W we're talking WWF here. Hold on, I'm gonna type it out. WWF 1996 or WWF 1997 and why?
Hmm. 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 Man.
Goddamn
Hmm.
timers, cuz.
Yeah, you. I. Hmm.
That's tough.
That is tough.
That's tough.
All right, Fambo. Shout out Fambo. I told you we'll be down. We're gonna be hit the 1996. And I said, stick around. Here we are, 1996 or 1997 WWF. What you rocking with? How you rocking and why you rocking that way? See, I've been hitting y'all some softballs a couple last couple weeks. Now we gotta dig deep up in the why D Black? Why? Now we gotta dig deep up in that brain now. Matter of fact, let me light my blunt, cause I still got a shot to take, low key.
Ooh.
Hey, what they say at Domino's, it didn't take you that long to sit down.
What? Hmm. I don't think you
Yeah.
realize how tough this question really is.
Oh, I think I realized exactly how tough this question is. Remember, I told y'all in the chat. I said I got a question for the week for y'all ass. Yes, sir. Here you go.
It was the birth of a few effective gimmicks in '96, but they blew up in 1997.
Yeah, that's why I said this was tough. Just like we was talking about Austin, Undertaker, and Brett, with the 97, 98 emergence and how he didn't get too popular. So
I
yeah, this
mean,
we got this a little bit.
Facts. Nah, that's facts. Hey, that is facts, fam. Bo, you ain't bullshit.
that was
I like
legendary.
that.
Come on, cuz. Like, yeah, we got him thinking, dog. Yeah, we got him thinking, dog. That's how I know this was a great question. Come on, cuz I got some more lined up for you.
1997 was Shawn versus Brett. 1997 was DX.
1997 was also the first Hell of the Cell. Shaw the Taker, yeah. 1997 was also the Montreal Screwjob, yeah.
I pulled,
Diesel.
I pulled my hair out if I had any. Um, I'm gonna buy 1997, sell 1996 reluctantly.
Respect. Hey, what you taking? Whoa, whoa,
Yeah, I'll
whoa,
probably have to take
hold on, Wes.
97.
Why y'all? Okay, well, nah, I got both y'all answer. Why both y'all taking 97? Why?
But I mean, I just mentioned like yes, 1996 was the birth of some gimmicks, but 1997 was where some of them blew up. Come on, man. 1997, Sean and Brett.
Talk y'all shit.
I mean, come on, that no. USA versus Canada.
Talk your
I mean,
shit.
just like Bambo said. I mean, the first Hell in a Cell, the Montreal Screwjob. I mean, if you sell that, it's got to be 1997.
B, what you got?
Me, I'm going by 97. And I don't know if I
You,
want to sell 96.
no, you have
I'll
to. It's either a buy or a sell. If you buy one, you
okay,
sell
well,
the other.
okay. Okay, well, if I buy 97, yeah, if I'm buy, yeah, I'm gonna buy 97, and then I'm gonna have to sell 96. You know what I'm saying?
Respect.
Even though 96 was a generation era, you know what I'm saying, leading into the attitude era, I'm an attitude era fan. So
Oh my.
yeah, I'm gonna sell 96. Even though there was a transition period, and I get it because in 96 we had the fucking Shawn Michael Bret Hart. You feel me? We had that classic Survivor Series, and some people would say it was all right. But so I get that. But '97 though, that new fresh reemergence of people coming into their characters, or people, well, not I ain't gonna say coming into their, but beginning to come into their characters, like the Stone Colds and shit like that. So yeah, I'm buying the hell out of '97 and selling '96.
Hey,
Well, y'all know I gotta do it, and here I go. I
hey,
am
here's what.
buying on 1996, and I am selling 1997.
Hey
And
man, hey,
I
you know what?
understand.
No. We gotta let you answer first sometime. Cause every time we answer, you always go against what the fuck we say.
Nah, there's sometimes I agree, but on this one specifically, I gotta buy on 1996, and I have to sell on 1997. Like, look, all the things that you like about 1997, it was based off of 1996. Think about it. If we never get the curtain call at Madison Square Garden, there is no Austin 316. There is no emergence of Stone Cold Steve Austin, or at least Stone Cold Steve Austin would be delayed, maybe by a year, maybe by 2 years. Who knows? And then also remember that was the first year at Survivor Series, 1996. We got the first ever Brett and Austin main event. That shows you that Austin could legitimately be a main event player. 1996. Also, you have the debut of like the aforementioned Stone Cold Steve Austin, even though he debuted in the company in 1995 as the ringmaster.
WWE was created in 1996.
But you also got Brian Pillman. Yeah, 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 yeah. The seeds are being planted for a heel Bret Hart. And it started at WrestleMania 12, even though the most overrated match in WrestleMania history is him and Shawn in the Iron Man match. Also in 1996, you have a hot Mark Barrow, even though he was trying to be bad on WCW television, he debuts on WWF television. Sure, in the grand scheme of things, didn't turn out to be anything spectacular, but in 1996, this was a big move. And also, this is the first time Paul Bearer turned on The Undertaker, and you got Taker and Mankind. You got the debut of Mick Foley. That is a very big moment. You got Shawn Michaels and Mick Foley in Mind Games. That's a very big moment.
Yeah, but
1996 is the year. Not to mention the re-debut of Sid.
yeah, but in '97, you had that classic match between Cactus Jack and Triple H in Madison Square Garden.
That is true. But how do we even get there if he have a stinker with Undertaker in 1996? Let's say he come in 1996 and he shit the bed. Remember what Bruce said? Bruce said on the Mankind episode that JR was the only person that was pitching for Mick Foley to come into the company. Matter of fact, Vince McMahon said, and I quote, "We're only hiring Mick Foley because you recommended it. And when he failed, it's gonna break your heart." Vince McMahon had no faith in Mick Foley, but his match with The Undertaker, or his matches with The Undertaker, I should say, it gave him confidence from Vince McMahon to even be matched with a Triple H, to try to get Triple H over. Because that was the whole point of the matching with each other. Especially later in 2000. It definitely was meant for Big Foley to get Triple H over. But how did he even get to this point if he shit the bed with Taker in 96?
Mm-hmm.
Look, I love 97, bro. Like, and if you give me any other year versus 97, I probably would take it. But if you gave me 1996, all things considered, I gotta rock with 96. I got you. Cause who's to say that Austin even get that shot in 97? I mean, he got talent, so I'm sure eventually he would have got his. But who's to say that would have been 97?
Austin only got his shot because
The
Triple H
curtain
got
call?
buried. Triple H got
Yeah,
buried.
because of what?
Curtain call.
Which happened when?
96.
And also remember, and I can't believe I forgot this point. 1996, Razor and Diesel leave. And we
That
know what happened.
that's literally what D said right there. The NWO happened in 96.
We
Can I
got
trade
like
97 for 96?
hey, I mean, hey, it's I swear to God, like when I typed that in the group, I watched the review, I watched like this review, and I listened to two podcasts based on 1996, and I love the Bret Hart 96 97 story, so I've heard that shit to death. So I say, damn, sure, like in the ring might not be the absolute greatest, but the way certain things developed in 96, it paved the way for 97. So,
Well, it's just
like,
like,
okay, if you gave me 96 versus 2000, ooh, I probably will go with 2000 because they rarely missed in 2000. From January to December of 2000, they rarely missed. And that's with Austin being on the shelf most of the year. But 96 versus 97.
mm, yeah. Well,
Yeah, I didn't try to. I tried to limit the scope to WWF because if I say wrestling as a whole, you're taking 96 without even bleeding.
absolutely.
Yeah, because the NWO, like it wouldn't even be nothing to think about.
For life.
So okay, that was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one. Okay, I got another buy or sell for you. Hello. Uh, okay. So which one buy or sell and why? Which character had a bigger or a better? Let me not say bigger. Let me say better. A better character makeover or bigger character makeover. Yeah, there we go. Billy Gunn from being Rockabilly and part of the Gun Brothers, or Road Dog from being the roadie to the Road Dog.
Man, you fucking killing me.
Mm-hmm.
Now, of course, you're gonna count their time as the New Age Outlaws, but they're one and the same. Who wants to take this one first? I told you I've been giving y'all softball pause the last couple weeks. We gotta dig deep.
Okay. Is there anyone out of the four of us that would hand Billy Gunn a mic and trust him?
No.
Say that one more time, John.
I said, is there anybody out of the four of us that would hand Billy Gunn a mic and trust him?
Absolutely not.
Hell no, not to speak. No.
As soon as you say you do, I need you to pass me the blood next. I need that. I
Road
ain't
Dog.
bullshit.
I'm sorry, Road Dog had the better transition. And if we're being honest, Road Dog carried Billy Gunn in the New Age Outlaw.
Was Road Dog not a manager before that?
He was the
He was
roadie.
something like that, the roadie
He was the
for
roadie.
Jeff
He was Jeff
Jarrett.
Jarrett's.
Okay.
Yeah, he was Jeff Jarrett's roadie.
So it's sort of a manager.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
say
I
that.
got you. I got you. I got you.
I say
I have to
Road
go with Bill.
Dog.
I have to go with Road Dog all day.
Road Dog. When they teamed him and Billy up, and I think the Road Dog carried Billy as a tag team partner because you had Billy in the Smoking Guns, you had Billy as Rockabilly, and you had Billy by himself.
Now, The
And
Rock didn't do Billy Gunn no favors.
no, The Rock did Billy Gunn no favors whatsoever. He buried him like, my name is Billy. So, uh, Billy was probably the better wrestler, as Dee just said. But you also, when Billy went on his own as Mr. Ass,
Boom, boom,
you kind of
I'm an
saw
ass man.
exactly.
boom,
You
boom.
kind of saw that
Yeah, I'm an
Billy.
ass man. My bad, bro.
You
Duh.
you kind of saw how much Billy actually needed Road Dog.
I love to flaunt him. I love to lick him.
Well, I mean,
I
he
don't
was
think.
partnered with Chuck Palumbo, right?
Oh my god.
I love to stick him and
Oh,
gonna kick him. Cause I'm an ass man.
Boom, boom.
bum, bum.
Yeah. I'm an ass man. Dog, wait a
I'm
minute.
an ass man.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I just like low, yo. I swear to God, like that theme song has always been outrageous to me. But whenever you sit here and think about the lyrics, it's like, yo, wow.
Well, I mean, he was with Chuck Palumbo, right?
Hey, so check me out. I ain't gonna lie, this is actually tougher than you think. Like on the surface, is yeah, you immediately is gonna think Road Dog because of his charisma, etc., etc., which I can't deny. Road Dog is the better charisma. In ring, ooh, I might have to go with Billy Gunn here. There's a reason why Billy Gunn is still wrestling now in 2026,
Oh no, no, no!
although
I,
it's
I
it,
said
it's
I
it's
I said
sparingly.
Billy was the better wrestler.
He did say that.
But wait, check me out. Check me out. Just I'm gonna let it play.
Talk your
Trust me.
shit.
Like
Oh shit!
as great as the New Age Outlaws are together, I think solo Billy Gunn has had the better career. So I think this glow up is better for Billy Gunn than it was for Road Dogg. Now, Road Dogg had his drug issues. So that's well documented.
So did Billy.
So and after Billy Gunn, Road Dogg was with K Quick, who's now our truth. And with respect, yeah, I'm taking Chuck and Billy over hell, I'm taking Gunn and Big Show, the Gun Show over K Quick. Let's get rowdy. Come on, try to move some things. Like, I- okay, look, I like, I like art, the art truth, Ron Killings and Bro Dog better as the Three Live Crew than they did with K Quick and the Let's Get Rowdy shit in the WWF. Now that did include Billy Gunn. Now Billy Gunn on his own is a former Intercontinental Champion with respect to Road Dogg because he's a former Intercontinental Champion. Billy Gunn also went to go win the King of the Ring, although The Rock didn't do him no favors. But Billy Gunn is also a part of one of the most memorable segments in the history of SmackDown, for better or for worse. Like that shit with him and Chuck, and yeah, when Eric Bischoff said that I just say 3 minutes and
That
them
was
getting attacked by the three lot crew by the 3 minute warning. That is one of the greatest segments of SmackDown history. I might have to go Billy Gunn here, fellas. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think this worked better for Billy. Like, cause one thing that Road Dogg could always fall back on is the fact that he's an Armstrong. So he was gonna find work somewhere just being Brad's son. He had an opportunity, even if the WWF didn't work out, he would have
but
had
it,
an opportunity and maybe WCW or wherever, just on the strength of being an Armstrong. But Billy Gunn, absolutely not.
Man, they played the Armstrongs, man.
now
Respect.
think about this for a second, all right?
Go ahead, talk your shit.
Everywhere that Brian and Billy were, they were always paired up. TNA,
Eventually, yeah.
TNA, WWF, WWF, WWE. They were always paired up. Billy, I'm pretty sure they were even teamed up at one point on AEW before before Brian
Nah,
came back.
Cuz never was in AEW.
He was, but he wasn't a wrestler, if I'm not mistaken. I know Billy definitely was because Triple H buried
Yeah, he still
AEW at the
yeah,
Hall of Fame speech.
Yeah,
yeah,
old
he's
man
still there.
buy it,
He's
shut
still
that
there right
pissant
now.
company down.
Yep,
Yeah, I'm crying.
but uh, he had the better career overall, but I think he doesn't do it without Road Dogg.
But also, I don't think Road Dogg does it without him because they are better together than what they are apart. But if you when you split them, Billy has had the more success.
Uh,
Like yes, like don't yeah don't oh that's tough, Fambo. I ain't gonna go as far as say he nothing, but yes, the money with Road Dogg is definitely him with the microphone. But
Oh, you didn't know?
no bullshit, your ass better call somebody. That is pretty gangster when you think about it.
it is.
Yeah.
It
Okay,
is.
one more, cause I swear I'm done making your head hurt.
No, you didn't
You
really
already
make
gave
my
me a
head hurt
headache.
on that one. You didn't make my head hurt on that one. I mean, the ultimate conclusion is they needed each other. Like Billy needed Road Dogg needed Billy. So, but as a singles wrestler, I mean, they both were Intercontinental champions. But I would say Billy probably had the better overall career. Hell, Billy's still wrestling.
So who you guys think the better wrestler is?
I think Billy Gunn.
Billy Gunn.
Billy Gunn's the better wrestler.
Billy.
Road Dogg used his theatrics in his matches more.
I mean, he does use the fame asser, right?
Yeah,
You stupid.
yeah.
But that uh, The only reason Billy is gonna edge out well, one of the major reasons, let me not just say the only, is the reason one of the major reasons why Billy Gunn is gonna edge out Road Dogg is because Road Dogg got on them drugs and it affected his in ring work.
Billy did too, though.
Billy Gunn got on PEDs.
Billy was smoking a different pipe.
Yeah, Cub was on the roids. Cause I'm not gonna lie, like Mr. Ass was fire, especially when they moved him to SmackDown in '04. Or '03, '04, somewhere in there. And I believe he won the United States Championship there, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was a brief run. I could be
He
wrong
might
about that.
have. He might
But I
have.
think he won. I think he won the United States Championship briefly.
All right, so yeah, now you got one more.
Yeah, I got one more for y'all, man. Hey, one more buy and sell and tell me why. Buy or sell on the bigger WWF pay per view historically. SummerSlam or the Royal Rumble?
We've
Which
already
one
talked.
you picking and why?
We've already talked about.
We did,
Yeah, we talked about this a while back.
but I did a specific Royal
It
Rumble and
wasn't a. It
SummerSlam.
wasn't a
Okay.
question. It wasn't a
Oh, I
question
did
of the
some.
week.
I did Survivor Series.
Was it
I did.
Survivor?
I.
It might have been.
I know. I think it was something in Survivor Series. It might have been the Royal Rumble in Survivor Series.
Okay, so are we talking WWF SummerSlam,
Oh,
or are we talking
that's
about
what I'm saying.
overall?
That's what I'm saying. WWF or WWF Royal Rumble.
Okay, are we saying from the WWF era before it became WWE, or are we talking overall?
WWF. And the reason why I say that is because WWE, you'll probably pick less of one and
So,
the other
so
because
SummerSlam,
once we
so
get past
SummerSlam,
Survivor
and
Series, SummerSlam 2002, it ain't too many more SummerSlams to pick from that.
so SummerSlam and Royal Rumble before 2002.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
From 2001 and back.
Mm, the first what 6 Royal Rumbles? 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93. The first Royal Rumble meant nothing, except for 92, I guess, when Ric Flair was crowned world champion for winning the Royal Rumble. But then before that, nothing. There was nothing for the Royal Rumble. I mean, so the title shot at WrestleMania didn't become a thing until 1993, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
And of course, in '92, Ric Flair was awarded the vacant championship for winning the Royal Rumble. But if you think about it, you had SummerSlam 19, was it 90? Was Bret Hart and Perfect? Was it 90 or was it 89?
You might have SummerSlam.
Yeah, Bret Hart and Perfect. Or was that 91? That was one of the better SummerSlam matches I've ever seen. Um,
It was in '91.
okay. Yeah, 91. I mean, it's still a SummerSlam, WWF SummerSlam.
What say you, Two Dubs?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still racking my brain on that one.
I think I would probably go with SummerSlam over the Royal Rumble.
What say you, B? Damn, I think my boy out of there. Fuck you saying?
The only thing I'm saying is like SummerSlam was always a big event, whereas the Royal Rumble for the first several years didn't mean shit.
I'll go with SummerSlam.
Respect. See, who said we can't all agree? Cause I'm going with SummerSlam.
All right.
Eh,
I was about to say this is the
Like
part where he
it, it's
this I would say this is the
it's
part where he goes against us, but no, not this time.
it's too many major moments at SummerSlam.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna say SummerSlam just because I felt like he was gonna say it, but then I thought that's why I
Yeah,
thought
but
about it.
I'll take SummerSlam over what you call it though, over the Royal Rumbles.
It's
Like
too many. It's too many SummerSlams to pick from. It's too many moments from SummerSlam. Even limiting the scope to 2001 is still too many. It's too many moments. And the Rumble, look, as much as they got things right, they also got some things wrong, and it was some pretty shitty Rumbles.
oh yeah.
96 was a shitty Rumble. 97 was a shitty Rumble. Hell, 98 was a shitty Rumble. And 1999, oh my God. Vince McMahon won the Royal Rumble.
You said 96?
96 was a shitty Rumble.
It was?
Indeed. Indeed.
That isn't that the one where Stone Cold got eliminated, but then apparently they didn't see it, so they did
No,
the
that'd have
final
been
four?
97. That'd have been 97.
97.
96, Shawn Michaels won the Royal Rumble. 'Cause remember, he won back to back 95, 96.
96 was
But
in San Antonio, wasn't it?
that was 97 because the
Okay,
main event was Shawn Michaels and
I was
Sid.
I was at that Rumble. Or
Yeah,
that
Austin
yeah.
won that one.
I was at that one.
It's just, but 94, come on. And then look at the follow up the 90 to the 94 Rumble. You totally made Lex look like a jackass. Now 95,
Now
meh.
don't get, now don't get me wrong. The 94. What wasn't it? 1994 where Lex won by count out and then celebrated like he won the title.
You
Wasn't that
made Je- you
SummerSlam?
made you made Lex look like a jackass.
And if I'm not mistaken, okay, look, SummerSlam had its misses too. Now, I mean,
Fair.
let's I mean, look no further than
SummerSlam
1993.
95.
93 Undertaker versus Undertaker.
That was 94, brother.
Was that 94? Okay. Okay,
94.
so not only did you fuck over Lex at 94, you also put one of the dumbest things on television.
Fair. 95 was a shitty SummerSlam. If I'm not mistaken, that was Mabel and Diesel.
Oh,
If
Jesus.
I'm not mistaken. 96 was a pretty decent SummerSlam, even though Sean and Vader. Sean is the master politician, brother. That ain't gonna work for me, brother.
They they fucked
Uh
they fucked Vader over from that moment on.
SummerSlam 96 was pretty shitty too. Cause I mean 96. 97 was pretty shitty. I mean, the only thing that stands out from SummerSlam, actually I lied. The main event for 97 was pretty fucking awesome. But the memorable thing from that SummerSlam is Austin breaking his neck. So
Yeah,
SummerSlam 98 was pretty good. 99 was 2000 was good.
98
2001
was
was good.
98 was Taker and Austin, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was taking Austin the highway to hell,
Highway to Hell. Yeah,
which is a shit like it's some for some strange reason. Taker and Austin had terrible matches. Like they just don't have no good chemistry together. Oh, nah, it's always gonna be WrestleMania, brother.
mm,
It's gonna be WrestleMania. Look at all the SummerSlams I just went through that actually wasn't all that great. But WrestleMania
yeah.
3, fucking right.
Yeah,
WrestleMania
WrestleMania 3,
4,
4.
mm, Nah,
5?
WrestleMania 4 is actually pretty ass.
Yeah, except for the tournament.
WrestleMania 5 was lit. WrestleMania 6, come on now.
I mean,
Rus- WrestleMania 7, nope. 8, nope. 9, come on, nigga, please.
we didn't have a good one. We didn't have a good WrestleMania until 10.
Yeah, 10 was awesome. 10 was awesome. 11, please. That is one of the worst WrestleManias ever. WrestleMania 12, overrated main event. Overrated.
Very overrated.
WrestleMania 13 is a one match show. WrestleMania 14, it had its moments.
Well, wait a minute.
Um,
WrestleMania 13 had Austin and Shawn. It had
it's a one match show.
well,
You had Austin and Brett. 14 was Austin and Sean.
right. That's 13. My bad. 14 was Austin and
Austin and Sean,
Shawn.
but Sean
Take
is hurt, so it's tough
Taker
to
and
really.
Kane. Taker and Kane. Triple H and Owen. Or no, Triple H. Was that Triple H and Slaughter?
Triple H and Owen, you had it right.
That's right. China was handcuffed to Slaughter. I think it was.
Taker and Kane
Um,
is another set of matches that was never good. The story was
no,
definitely better
Story
than the
was way better than
matches.
the matches. Yeah,
Facts. Oh well, we
a
gonna get
lot
there,
of
Fambo.
people, a lot of people talk about WrestleMania 17 as their favorite. I mean, it was probably one of the better parts, top to bottom.
WrestleMania 15, one match show. Let us not forget the big boss man hanging from the Hell in the Cell. WrestleMania 2000 is one of the shittiest WrestleManias they've ever done. McMahon in every corner. That's all I'm saying.
Wow, that was so bad.
Uh, WrestleMania 17, goaded. WrestleMania 18, good. WrestleMania 19, good. WrestleMania 20, good. WrestleMania 21, good. See, they went on a stretch. They went on a run. 17 to 21 are great WrestleManias. Every single one of them.
Yeah, I mean,
Minus the main event for 18. But other than that, yeah, they were great. They were great WrestleManias. But, you get the
oh,
drift, though.
so I mean, if you compare WrestleMania to SummerSlam, there's no
Yeah,
comparison.
it's WrestleMania by a landslide.
Landslide.
Shit, nowadays it'll be a better comparison if we went modern times. Well, yeah, hey, 3 hours, 18 minutes, man. And we had an emergency run in from my boy West. And we was all on camera at the same time. Hey,
Yeah. Hey, I mean,
yes, sir. We did it, man. But look, y'all, we are trying to get to 100 subscribers by August 4th. Now, obviously, we're not trying to stop at 100, but we just trying to reach that goal so we can have 100 subs by the anniversary show, August 4th, y'all. We trying to do it. We trying to be in the building. We trying to represent, man. Let's do your two, most of the times three, sometimes four favorite heels, the ultimate favorite, cuz we at 99. Come on, y'all. One more sub, cuz. One more sub. Let's get active. I don't care if you gotta go create a Google page just to come sub. Oh well, it counts. 100 subs, y'all. And it's
hey,
like
Mike.
less than a month.
Hey, when you do the outro, you got to be on camera because we're all on camera.
Oh shit, we all on camera. Hold on, yo. Shit. Fuck you saying. All right, boom. Whoa, whoa. All right, bet. All right. We are here. We appreciate any and everybody that tapped in with us. I think we got a new format that works wonders. We got something for every single body that are wrestling fans. We'll get through our modern day topics because we got to talk about the current shit. And we could spend 60% of the show just going down nostalgia lane, man.
It being the
Hey,
key word.
and we literally are shooting the shit. Wait, that is proper English, right? Yeah,
Yeah, no, we are
plural is
shooting
Yeah,
shit.
R.
yeah.
I'm just saying, you said we got to get through the modern shit, and I said shit being the key word.
Very nice. It's definitely that. But we got our boy Bearded. We got our boy Two Dubs. We got my boy J Dub. Ooh, one last question before we get up out of here. Brother, I ain't gonna lie, that's out of my realm.
Mm.
I cannot answer that.
I
I
can't
ain't
answer
If
got that
that
one.
right now.
but
That
if I
Me
man,
if
either.
I had to take a swing at it, I say right now. I think it's right now. Because you
mm.
got more Japanese influence in wrestling than ever before. Like all that strong
Yeah,
style and all that, that's Japanese wrestling. And the
yeah,
shit you see in AEW, Japanese wrestling.
but brother, some of those fucking some of that Japanese stuff going on in the '80s was pretty fucking fire. So I'll have to get back to you on that one,
Touche.
fanboy. I'll have to get back to you on that one. Make sure,
Touche.
make
Touche.
sure, make sure you bring that up. We're gonna try to go Tuesday, right?
Absolutely. That's always a oh, I can't. No, I can't this week. I can't this
No,
week. Unless we go live at like 7:30 my time, which that's late as fuck.
dude, that's way too
So
fucking late.
yeah, so nah, yeah. It gotta be at least Thursday at the latest. At the earliest, I mean. So just look out for us Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday.
Well, we're doing Saturday because we're doing the watch
Respect.
along for Saturday night's main event. See, yeah, no, he's probably
Respect.
got it. He's probably got it pegged. I just got to do a little bit of research on it, but I'm pretty sure that's probably one of the best eras was 1990s. But
Respect.
um, so whenever we go live again, you can definitely ask that question.
Okay,
Um,
so let's do this then. We can come on like since the shit started at 7. We can come on at like what 6 next week?
next
5,
Saturday.
6, 6 next 5:30, 6 next Saturday. And we could just talk about Raw that week, talk about SmackDown, and then lead it into the
Saturday
Saturday
night.
night's main event watch along.
Okay.
So y'all, hey, we're gonna do something special for the anniversary show. Trust me, you want to tune in. I think all our wrestling fans, all our heels that's in our comment section, I think we'll love this. I'll definitely get with y'all off the air and see what y'all think about it. But knowing y'all, we're all gonna say yes to it. So we'll talk
Well,
about it.
talk about it
But
after we cut for the night.
for sure. Now, with that being said,
Mhm.
oh wait, hold on. Let me sit up cause we gotta get bearded up out of here so he can go to the tabernacle. Yeah. All
Mm.
right, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, STS proudly brings to you its quadruple tag team
Amen.
champions of the world. That is not the badass Billy Gunn over there with the glasses. Yeah. Bearded don't look nothing like Road Dog. Not even the same skin pigmentation. And my boy Two Dubs, although he looked like Gangrel, that is not China or Triple H. And our damn show is not Shawn Michaels. We are not, and none of us are no part of the New Age Outlaws. But if you are not down with your two, most of the time three, sometimes four favorite heels, that is Young Nike Fan May One, that is Young J Dub, that is Young Two Dubs, that is Young Bearded. If you not down with that, we got two words for you. And if you don't understand two words, we got a little video demonstration. Yeah.
Oh, what a fake is that?
Everybody's bearded,
Uh, we got a little video demonstration.
and you can
If
read
you
the
ain't
hat,
down with
baby.
that, we got two words for you. You
And
can
read the
fuck
hat.
off.
And read
Plug
the hat.
off. That's right.
Read that. You can fuck off. Now y'all be tight.
Talking
Y'all
about.
be good. We gonna get back at y'all next week, preferably next Saturday, unless we go on Friday or Thursday. Stay tuned. And please, let's get
Next
one
Saturday,
more. What's up?
Saturday PLE though, ain't Saturday the
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Saturday night's
It's
main
Saturday
event.
night's main event. So we can either go on Friday or Thursday if that works for everybody, or we could just wait till Saturday, come on an hour before Saturday night's main event kick off, talk about Raw, talk about SmackDown, and then lead it into the watch along.
That'll work.
Because Saturday night main event is only gonna be like an hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah, that'll work.
That's 2 hours, isn't it?
Or maybe 2 hours. Who knows? It's
Either
not gonna
way,
be
I
3 hours,
mean,
that's for sure.
I'm down with multiple shows if that's what it takes.
That's
You
cool.
know,
I mean, well, like I said, we'll discuss it. Just keep people in the community, and we'll let y'all know. But with that being said, one more subscriber, we hit our goal. Come on, y'all, we can do it. Do it for your favorite heels, shooting the shit
with you,
like we like to do.
that's
Oh,
right.
beard, yeah.
Biz,
Who does? Yeah.
yeah.
We all right, man. Y'all be good.
Later.
Peace.
Peace.